Welcome back, weary travelers, for Ascent from Avernus, Season 2, Session 9. I believe we're wrapping it up today, but as always, we're going to get a beautiful recap song from our legendary bard. Take it away, Jamenta.
This is Season 2, final chapter.
To a magical door, Rickar's whining for a nap, like a tired fucking whore. But the ley lines hit us with a long rest high, thanks fate. Then Rykard steals Fizzbank's flask. Man, this warlock's not great. He stabs a tree, gets green sap, says, Ray, give it a suck. Ray just looks at him and says, I don't give a fuck. No fair around the oak father, so I play my old song. Smokey's fingering the bark, getting visions all along. Then Rykard Eldritch blasts the tree like a fucking moron. I counterspell his dumbass before his life is gone. Smokey strikes him with a storm, Tidal patches up his cry. Now let's go, kill a villain, kiss this frozen land goodbye. We are the legendary party, hear the music fucking roar. Nexer's talking out his ass, we don't believe him anymore. He wants to be a god, but Tidal called him a dead cunt. God, I love my cleric, we're bringing the pain, we're leading the hunt. I throw a fireball, but his behemoth mech takes the heat. Nerys mocks the bastard through legendary actions to beat. Rykard reads his mind and lies, says his mind is too strong. But Tidal's guiding bolt proves where the damage belongs. Chain lightning hits the squad, but Fizzbang joins the fray. Ray casts Ray of Frost, goddamn, that's a spell for Ray. Nexar reaches for the vines, but I am in the fucking zone. Legendary bardic inspiration cuts him to the bone. A counter spell of agony, I shut his magic down, while Rykard gets his mage hand stuck, looking like a clown. Neck misses Ray, he dodges twice like a proper fucking champ. Nuri snipes the carrier, breaks it like a cheap lamp. We are the legendary party, hear the music fucking roar. Nexer's talking out his ass, we don't believe him anymore. He wants to be a god, but Tidal called him a dead cunt. God, I love my cleric, we're bringing the pain, we're leading the hunt. I blow the behemoth to hell, Fizzbang finally draws blood. Nuri fills him full of arrows, leaves him dying in the mud. Smokey bites his head and drags his bleeding body to my feet. I cast Speak with Dead, 4 questions make his nightmare complete. You wanted to live forever, enjoy the fucking dirt. Buried alive under the ground, let's see how much it hurts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That
Yeah.
that was
Was that released on Spotify?
a legendary recap song. Hitting all the high marks. So yes, you guys successfully ended Naxar. You guys, legendary party, gripped hands and focused the energy back into the Lakor, and you successfully restarted the heart of the forest. You escaped through the portal, and you saw an emerald wave go down from the slopes all the way into the valley, and you see spring again. We pick up with you guys right outside the portal. What are you doing?
I'm still flying bison, right?
So we
If that's
L
what you-
and
If that's what you shaped into.
I can't remember. Did we finish with me being in my shape? I can't remember.
No, the last thing was the description of a very light description of the thaw that was taking place as you stepped out of the portal.
Yeah, but was I still in my shape? I think I still was, wasn't I?
You're the druid, sir. I don't know.
I can't remember. I'm gonna say I am. I'm flying around in the sky right now, just loving the fact that I'm one with the ancient creatures of the forest again.
Okay, so from your height, you can see the tops of the trees in all directions, the snowy caps. As this emerald wave washes down, you can see them from the tips start to thaw all the way down.
That's awesome.
Let's go Baldur's Gate.
Right? We are on the move then. Oh, so the last thing you guys had done before entering into this portal, you guys had protected your guys' horses and built a little shelter and made sure they weren't going to freeze. Well, now there's no risk of them freezing. So this is where
Gilbert's alive.
Dilbert is alive. Yes, the horses are alive. You also have so all right. We need to get this straight first of all. How many horses do we have? Because David is a horse and Dijkstra had a horse. You guys are missing Dijkstra. I'm saying you took his horse with you.
Okay, so we had one too little for the party because I was a horse, right? But now we've got Dijkstra. It's like the perfect amount for the party. Except for me, because I didn't need a horse.
yeah, so we have the extra horse, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We
so
would have
now
had
we,
5 horses
we
then.
should be fine.
Did we find anything out about Dijkstra last
Wait a
session?
minute.
Like,
Am
what
I
was-
riding
what
with
was gonna
somebody
happen
though?
with him? Or where are
I'm
you?
on the horse with somebody.
Yeah, you and
Like-
me, Fizzbang was riding Smokey.
Oh yeah. I was.
So all right. So I'm not going to allow you guys to leave the horses. So
Yeah. I don't want to leave the horses. Let's say I come
Oh
back
my
down from
goodness.
our flight. Can I communicate with them in bison form?
you can talk to Dilbert.
Yeah. I say to
Leave it for the
Dilbert.
bears.
I say the world seems to be fixing itself now. Everything seems to be on the mend. Do you want to roam free, or shall we take you back to your masters back at the city?
He basically explains to you that surely that he'll be eaten by anything that's awaking with the world.
All right, okay, they're a little too civilized, these horses. They're like, we want to groom, we want our carrots, bro. We don't want to go eat grass and run from wolves. We're good. All right, yeah. I want to stay in bison form and just like fly alongside the party. Is that all right?
All right. You're going to be flying above the party above the canopy of trees because you're going to go through a forest. So just to let you know,
Like completely separated? Oh.
like above, you could. All right, bro.
Can I-
All right.
I'm just hovering above.
Who am I riding with?
You're a
Who am I
massive
riding with?
wildebeest now. You're not flying through the forest. You're going to be crashing through it, is what I'm telling you.
Am I still
Yep,
on
that's
Smokey?
I don't
There's
know.
enough horses for everyone.
Yeah, okay. Any other party talk before we start down this fucking mountain? Okay. All right. So the sheer granite cliff where the primordial sanctuary once breathed is now silent and sealed behind you. You guys ride in the wake of the emerald wave you have unleashed, a fantastical tide of life, heat that has raced ahead of you, painting the dead heartlands in shades of gold and green. And as I described, you can see the tops of the forest start to thaw as well. As you all guide your mounts down from the rugged foothills of the northern slope, the world has become strange to itself. The suffocating slate gray frost that clung to the pine needles has vanished, dissolved into rushing, gurgling streams of meltwater that cascade down the rocky slopes and into the forest. The air here is no longer dry, freezing needle in your lungs. It is a thick, heavy, moist swelling of warm sap, wet earth, and the intoxicating perfume of wild bluebells erupting from the mud in a matter of hours. So you guys head into the forest. And here's where you witness the true awakening. David doesn't. He's flying above. Maybe he's got real good eyes. I don't know. But yeah, so here's where you witness the true awakening. When the unnatural winter descended, when Naxar's siphons began to drink the very life force of the land, he used his artificial bubble as a cruel honeypot to lure in desperate refugees, and he drained them and the soil just to keep his ancient heart beating. Well, the wild creatures did not simply freeze. They burrowed and they fled deep in the dark, silent earth, sealing themselves in root hollows and stony dens, entering a desperate, suspended slumber to escape the thermodynamic drain. Now the earth is warm again, and they are clawing their way back to the sun. Along the edges of the muddy game trails, you watch them emerge. A family of red foxes, their fur damp and clumped with wet earth, squeeze out from beneath the roots of a giant redwood, blinking their dark eyes in an unaccustomed glare of a golden afternoon. A badger, with thick fur smelling of deep earth, lumberly drags itself onto a mossy log, shaking the dirt from its back and sniffing the warm breeze with a curiosity. High above the branches, where no longer bone white, but swelling with vibrant green buds, the druid notices flocks of chickadees and thrustles that flit from twig to tree, their frantic, joyful chittering filling the valley with a music that hasn't been heard in months. You all are riding through a mirror, flying and riding through. The land has been returned to the living. Yet beneath your heavy travel gear, the skin of your hands does not share this peaceful thaw. The violet pulse of the marks on your flesh is quiet for now. Just the familiar, faint throbbing you've lived with since escaping Avernus. As you ride out, you look up and see David. You guys are on the game trail. He's flying above. It's a beautiful blue sky. You press forward. So you guys chase Naxar up into the woods and up this mountain, and all you're doing is making your way back. Your horse's hooves sink into the rich, wet mud of the tradeway. As the dense canopy of the forest thins and the horizon opens, you pass the outer limits of Scornable. The scene you left behind is very different now. The choking, jaundice fog of the artificial bubble is gone, replaced by a clean, natural sunlight of the spring. The panic has quieted, but the scars of the night the bubble failed are freshly, brutally carved into the landscape. When the warmth vanished, the city was ruled by the frantic, murderous grip of desperate men. But today, under the warm spring sun, the survivors are forced to look at one another. In the mud of the tradeway, noble countesses, their fine silks now tattered and cast in black mud, stand with everyone, helping them hoist heavy grain sacks onto departing wagons. Those who bolted their iron-studded doors, locking out their neighbors in a torrential panic for shelter from the cold, are now out in the open, silently passing skins of fresh water and dry bread to the very people they left to freeze in the street. No one speaks of it. They cannot look one another in the eye. The quiet shame of those who survived, and how, hangs heavier over the mud than the winter ever did. But as you come out and you start to come by the caravan city that is Scornoble, the road is a sea of movement. A massive sprawling caravan of humanity packing their lives and fleeing the ghost city. Merchant wagons are piled high with salvaged goods, but they are flanked by wood frame carts carrying the dead. These are the ones who did not survive the freezing shock or the violent stampedes that erupted when the neighbor became a threat. As you work your way through, you pass a towering heap of stone and splintered spine, the ruins of another building that did not fall to Naxar's magic. It collapsed under the weight of panic. Volunteers in mud-stained cloaks are dragging heavy timbers from the road, while others lift stiff gray limbs into the carts. A sea of people are readying their goods, wagons, and their dead, desperately trying to leave Scornoble. As your horses pick their way through the mud, the crowd starts to part and look at you. They recognize the unwritten legends who marched into the freezing wood to fix the world. From a line of departing wagons, an old wood frame cart creaks to a halt directly in front of your path. The cart is driven by an old man named Aldous. He is thin, hollow-cheeked teamster with a fringe of silver hair beneath a tattered felt cap. His hands are thick and calloused, stained with wood ash and the dried dark blood of the dead. He wears a heavy, oversized coat, and his eyes are wide, glassy with exhaustion. Behind him in the cart, piled high and only half covered by coarse caravan tarp, is a heap of crushed pale corpses, the victims pulled from a collapsed tenement. Their faces are frozen in masks of terror, their limbs bent to unnatural angles. He pulls hard on the reins, halting his horse, and looks up at all of you, as if he's staring at the gods themselves. He removes his cap from his head and bows his head a little bit. "Saviors, it's you! We saw the green tide roll down from the northern slope. The ice, it turned to water in minutes. I love the heat. My left knee hasn't felt this good in 10 winters." He looks around at you, and then he starts to, his reverence turns to a little inquisitiveness. But he stares at all of you real hard. And they say you followed the Master of the Warmth into the mountains to fix the cold. They say you helped him bring back the sun. Thank you, saviors. By the gods, thank you. We are all in your debt. If the freeze had held for one more night, none of us on the road would have seen the dawn. Is it true? Is Master Naxar still up there, keeping the spring alive?
Yeah, you could say that. I could hear you say that. Okay.
All right.
Just don't ask him any questions if you mean.
Oh. Well, I will ask no more. The land is green, the dead must be buried. Safe travels, blade breakers. May the road be kinder to you than it was to Scornoble.
Well, thank you, sir.
He grabs the reins and he mushes his horses a little bit, and this rickety wagon takes off. And as it goes in front of you, you can see a whole bunch of corpses half hanging out the back, and you see the toll that the cold rushing in had on the city.
Okay.
All right. So originally we were going to do 10 sessions. I just want to tell everyone this. We were going to do 10, but we're doing 9. One session was going to be you getting back to the gate, but we are getting back to the gate this session. So keep in mind as well, when you left the side of the mountain, a few hours took past of you guys going through back into the woods and then back out onto the tradeway. And as time passes, that green wave, that emerald wave that's revitalizing everything is clearly stretching out in front of you. It's moving faster than you are. So, you guys doing anything else in Skrnoble?
I'm already at Baldur's Gate. I don't know where everyone else is. I flew straight there.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
They get attacked. You get attacked because a monster is flying in the sky.
yeah, legit.
I get some food and drink for our journey.
So we're at Skrnoble now, huh?
Yeah, you're out front of Skrnoble. And the descriptions of Skrnoble when it was frozen over was a whole bunch of merchant wagons that were piled up like cordwood that were frozen in ruts, and all that is thawed now. And the survivors of all these merchants are now trying to pack their goods in their wagons and get out of there as fast as possible. So the road leading into Skrnoble is quite chaotic because of all those wagons. There are now people everywhere trying to fill them and get out of Dodge.
Gotcha. So we can't go back to the traders and buy that potion of invincibility right now, no.
That seller is dead.
Oh, there we go. Good guy.
That means it's
So
free.
Where's the potion? Yeah, where's the potion? I start eyeing for where his stall was, seeing if it's been raided yet.
Okay, so if you do that, you journey your way back to where the tower had collapsed and the entire shop has been smashed.
It's just all obliterated. Oh, from like the 9/11 cataclysm.
Yep.
The tower. Yeah.
The tower fall.
9/11.
Yeah.
9/11.
Okay.
As you look around, you see that the city is less populated. They're all out trying to get their wagons and things like that. But the city is going to need rehabilitation. You clearly see that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We've got supplies for the road. I don't know if there's anything we can linger in this city for, really, is there? Can I just ask again, did we get any hints about where Dijkstra was last session? I can't remember.
Raphael's dialogue kind of filled you in.
Gotcha.
When he took-
Okay.
Is that Baldur's Gate?
We'll find out.
That's what I thought it was.
He told you he'd meet you
While
there.
I'm at the
Not
city,
Dijkstra, but-
Yeah.
while I'm at the city, I take a massive sniff to see if I smell any cherry plot blossoms.
You smell no cherry blossoms. 0.
Okay. The sniff test didn't work.
Well, there's not much left for us here. We've saved
Yeah.
these people. Well, they all think Naxar also saved them. We need to... their dream.
Okay,
The bard
I
let the guy
ask if-
believe whatever he wanted to.
Yeah. No need to pop the bubble, you know?
I ask if anyone's gonna head out to Baldur's Gate. I could take one person with me.
My god, Jamenta wants a slave. Or a groupie.
As you guys are leaving, you ask the refugees or the caravanners that are filling their wagons, and no one is willing to leave their goods behind, Jamenta.
Good try, though.
Not even for you.
Damn, the disrespect. I cast Fireball then.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Everyone dies.
And now it's too hot.
You know, we could charge a fee for delivering their goods safely on my back, and then we can just double dip and take their stuff afterwards too.
Well, you're either killing everyone and stealing their stuff, or we're moving on. What are we doing?
Yeah, let's move.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
You guys pull on the reins of your horses and click them into gear. You leave the fallen city of Skrnoble. You leave the creaking wagons and the weeping of Skrnoble behind you, pushing your horses into a steady, rhythmic trot. The sun rises hot and golden over the hills of the western heartlands. The air is thick with a sweet, heavy scent of freshly turned earth and wild dandelions. Every mile you travel, the slate gray frost retreats further and faster, leaving behind damp, steaming wet earth that seems to green before your eyes. Tiny, pale blue wild irises and yellow buttercups push through the decaying leaves along the roadside. Okay, now you guys are camping for the night. If the party wants to chat, do something, do it. Because, like I said, we're pushing on. This is days worth of travel we're doing in a session. So,
So what? We're at the end of the day.
I'm
We're like
taking a long
halfway
rest.
there or whatever. Yeah, long rest. I
yep,
won't say
long
no to
rest
that.
for everyone.
All right.
So, camp's been pitched. The horses have been fed.
All right. Well, we've rested. I'm back in my elf form. Instead of turning back into my bison, because that's fun, but I'll save that for later. I'm gonna turn into a horse, but I'm gonna specifically turn into the moon steed that Rykard described me as earlier on, and I'm gonna like very coyly like come up to him like with my head down. You know how like a nervous horse comes up to someone, but it wants like a head stroke. Yeah. I come up to him like all coyly, like with my head down, and then I do like a really polite, like royal, like horse bow.
So, all right. The way Rykard plays this is he tells Smokey he wants to talk to the man.
Let's talk to them. Okay. I come out of my horse. I'm still in the horse.
You
bow,
don't-
but it's
you
like
don't
I'm holding
lose-
shit.
You don't have to worry about losing the shape.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I was gonna waste the shape happily for it, but if you let me have it for free, that's even better. I'll come out of my horse bow. I de-transform while I'm like that, but I de-shape into like into my elf form, and I'm like on one knee in front of him, and I say, "Hello, old friend. I'm sorry for what
I
happened in
cast my
recent
mage
times."
hand and I start taking off my robe and my mage hand is holding it and I say, "Get up. This is
Wait. You cast your mage hand and you take your shit up and hang it on the mage hand.
Yeah.
That's about
Oh,
it.
I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk. It's gonna be a fist fight.
So the mage hand is holding the clothes as I strip down to basically just my greaves here. And I say, "Smokey, sometimes two men have to settle it like men and burn out this testosterone. So I challenge you to a grapple roll-off to burn out this testosterone."
Yeah, I grab because I'm wearing like all my old druid leather. I don't even have fancy armor at this point. Remember, I sold it. I grab all my druid leather and I just like rip the chunks off down to my loincloth. I go like sumo and I smile at him and I say, "Sounds good." And
All right.
I initiate a grapple.
There
I'll
we go.
Straight for it.
So Rykard also grapples. Should we roll for strength or?
Yeah, I say strength.
All right.
This is hilarious.
I'm just gonna sit over here with Jamenta with a
Now,
box of
hold
popcorn.
on. Hold on just a second. Am I setting what needs to be rolled, or are you doing it straight off of your sheet? Because I believe there's some way to do it right off of your sheet. So
A grapple is built into a sheet, but I think we're kind of doing something that's a little bit
something
more
different
like.
anyway. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a little mini game that you're managing.
Yeah,
it for
I
us
was
here.
I was picturing it as 3 rounds. So that would be round 1. I sort of get the edge on Smokey there. And then we go
Okay,
into
and we're gonna do this different. You guys are doing the sumo and coming together. Both of you roll, and whoever gets the highest strength roll is the one who won that round.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we just did that. I got 4, he got 12 for first roll. So do you want to give us a couple descriptors as we do
how
it?
did you pin him to the ground? What did you do?
All right, so I do a little side sweep kick to Smokey, knock him on the ground jiu-jitsu style, and then I get side mount on him, holding him down.
All right, next roll. Next roll, let's go. Oh my god,
play
4
fighting
again?
music in
What
the
the
background.
10! Oh my gosh, I positioned myself into an armbar for the pin. All right.
All right,
See if you can break
Hold
out
on,
of it.
hey, hold on now. We're gonna do a separate roll. David, I want you to roll what would it be, bro? So you don't tap. You might do
Constitution.
Constitution. You might tap
But-
right now.
I get to add my wisdom modifier to Constitution saving rolls.
However your roll works, bro.
Yeah.
But roll for Constitution.
How do I do this? And then plus another 7. What check are you giving me?
Okay,
Yeah,
you didn't tap.
18.
Yeah,
You didn't tap.
that
Okay.
breaks that.
I wouldn't say it's broke, but I didn't tap on it.
All right, so
I'm
one more
restrained.
strength to see if I finish it off or
Yeah.
we break.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. A 4!
Oh my god,
What's wrong
another
with my
4!
dice?
No.
It's statistically
Wow.
fucking not
Three.
Oh my goodness.
Smokey's the weakest druid out there. Dang.
Well, all right.
You got your memories back and you suck now. What happened? Dude?
That was round 3, so I go for the tap on the armbar.
All right, pin him down.
And then I assume Smokey taps.
Yeah, I'll tap on it. Yeah, I'll say it was too much. I concede.
All right, I get up, I help you up. And hopefully
good.
we've exhausted some effort there, and I grab all my clothes off of the mage hand.
What you do as you help me up, like with my arm, I reach in for like an embrace afterwards, and I say, "I love you, brother. I'm sorry about everything in our past."
There you go. Love you too. Bromance achieved.
Now turn back into that moon
He
horse,
did all
baby. I
that
want
while
to
he slapped the
ride.
mage hand.
Because I'm a druid with amazing, weird, mystical druid magic, I throw all my leather pieces into the air, right? Like all the stuff I ripped off. And then as a wild shape, they just like mystically phase into like nothingness above me. And now I'm wearing them again, but like I'm in a wild shape. I'm like, they're back on my human form. Because obviously all my stuff disappears when I wild shape, right? And no one ever explains how that works for a druid. Yeah, they just mystically phase into me as I turn back into a horse. And I'm the moon horse again. And I strut up next to him and I do another little bow, but less like coily. And now it's just like, let's go, bro.
All right, Moonsteed it up.
Yeah.
So you guys slept for the night. You wake up. The journey to Elturel takes 3 days. So you guys have ridden hard. You guys have camped for the night a few times. And all right. Oh, I just lost my place. Sorry.
Bro, 3 4s in a row? What the fuck's up with that? What
Hey,
the
man.
fuck?
The gods were watching. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Weed.
You're weak.
Okay. The journey to Elturil takes 3 full days. As you ride, the silence of the Heartlands is only broken by the steady drum of hooves and the rushing waters of newly thawed streams. Beneath it all, the marks on your flesh throb, a slow, cold throb, like a straw sucking at your marrow for power. It is still there, always hungry, but muffled for now under the heat of the sun. On the afternoon of the 3rd day, the high gleaming towers of Elturil appear on the horizon, like a white crown over the river, and beneath them lies the spark line. Once a frozen camp of refugees huddled around sputtering braziers and dying of the gray rot is transformed. The camp is a hive of vibrant, chaotic life. The snow walls have melted into clean, rushing streams that feed the valley. The tents have been thrown open to the warm breeze. The smell of roasting venison and wild garlic drifts through the lanes. Yet the trauma is not so easily washed away. As you ride through the camp's gates, you see it on the faces of the people. The citizens and refugees still wear the weariness of the winter and the hollows of their cheeks and the slumped line of their shoulders. Women wash threadbare woolens in the streams, their hands red and chapped from months of frost. Men hammer timber to build permanent cabins, their movements slow and heavy with the memory of the cold. They are alive, but they are still scared. But as your horses tread through the main line of the camp, a silence falls over the noise of construction. A woman carrying a bundle of fresh willow branches stops dead in the mud. She drops the bundle of sticks. What was it? Sorry. Willow branch. Yeah, she drops her willow branches and she falls to her knees. Hands clasped to her chest. They have returned! The cry ripples through the camp like wind through dry wheat. Bless the breakers! Bless the saviors! The spring is theirs! The spring is theirs! Fucking, they're celebrating you. Within moments, a crowd forms. Soldiers of the Hell Riders stand at attention, raising their spears in salute. Old men, their faces wet with tears, bow to the ground as your horses pass. They shout your names. They reach out to touch the stirrups of your mount. Treating
Down
you
for
not...
a sec. And you know that royal like thing that you know when they rear up like that? I go like that, and I expect
Rykard
Rykard
riding
to
you?
follow.
Is
Yeah,
Rykard
I expect
riding
him to
you?
follow
Okay.
suit. He's ready for this, bro. He's ready for this. Like a knight and his steed.
So Rykard
What the
rears up
fuck?
with Smokey, the moon horse, and you guys need to come up with a combined moon. Like together, you become something else. Like we need a word for that.
Team Rocket.
It's called gay.
Oh my god.
That's pretty gay.
Anyway, the moment is awesome. Everyone is praising you, and you rear up and you do this fantastical little show off move. They're reaching out for your stirrup mounts, treating you not as mortal but as living legends who marched into the jaws of the winter and dragged the sun back by the hair. For a moment, the glory is absolute.
What the fuck?
You are the saviors they prayed for. As you ride to the edge, are you guys doing anything else? These people are worshiping you.
I don't know what else I can do as
Toy
a
House
horse.
is striking
Thank
and binding
you for
game is right
worshipping us.
beside me.
I aura farm until I hit level 7.
Love it.
Okay, for a moment, the glory is absolute. No level 7. You are the saviors they prayed for. You ride to the edge of the camp where the tents thin out into the open fields. In a wide green meadow where the dandelions have freshly sprouted, a group of children are playing. They are running through the tall grass, laughing and playing a game of chase, a game that was impossible only 3 days ago, when the cold would have claimed their breath. When they spot your horses, the game stops. Their eyes go wide with shouts of joy. They tear handfuls of yellow and white flowers from the damp earth. They run towards the tradeway, lining either side of the dirt road. As you ride between them, the children stand in the bright sunshine, their faces flushed with play, and they throw petals of dandelions and bluebells at your horse's hooves. The yellow blossoms flutter in the air, clinging to the wet mud of the road, crushed beneath the iron shoes of your mounts. They look up at you with pure, unburdened worship. It is a perfect moment of heroic triumph. As the petals fall, you ride forward. Go ahead.
I like strum my lute a bit like that, just to celebrate.
Okay, you start to pick tunes, and the little kids start to wiggle their fucking bodies and bounce to the melody.
How young
Don't
are
get
these little
excited,
kids?
monk.
How young are these little kids?
I've got something
Oh my
horrifying
God.
I want to do again. You know, you said that we were crushing the flowers under our feet as they threw them at us.
Yes.
I've got a spell called Druidcraft. Now, I usually can't use it when I'm in wild shape form, but please allow it. It lets me do something called Bloom. You instantly make a flower blossom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom. I want everything that I step on to start blooming under my feet. Like the flowers under my feet just light up instead.
Okay. As the petals fall, you ride forward in the warm sunshine. Under every step of the moon horse, flowers bloom under the crushed petals of the flowers thrown. You all are basking in a hard-won victory of a spring restored. As the cheers of the spark line fade behind you, the tradeway stretches west towards Boulder's Gate. The road is clear of drifting snows that once threatened to swallow your mounts, but the memory of the frozen path remains etched in your minds. A day's ride brings you well past the valley, and off in the distance, rising like a dark crown over the northern ridges, you see the towering silhouette of Fort Morninglord. Even from the road, the change in the fortress is clear. During the winter, the fort loomed as grim, silent monolith of black granite. Its battlements choked the jagged ice, surrounded by a horrific slurry of frozen mud, shattered barricades, and dead bodies. Now, the battlements stand clean under the spring sun. The black blood and corpses long since cleared by the Duke's garrisons. The distant stronghold is weeping. The deep permafrost locked within its stone masonry is thawing under the spring sun, and you can see the dark, wet streaks of meltwater cascading down the far side of the granite walls. The massive iron gate that once had ice is now filled with growing ivy. Across the valley, the wind carries a faint rhythmic echo of axes and wood planes as the garrison works to repair the timbered structure that cracked under the winter's weight. So we're just going to say you guys camped for the night again. And I don't know if there's any shenanigans you're doing at camp.
Yeah, Rykard's and
Yeah. I
the dead
want
guys
to.
still like.
Yeah, I do want to do something though.
Okay.
Does anyone, I asked the party, does anyone here have like a detect magic or something that we could use before long rest?
Detect magic.
Use one after a long rest. I would have to reattune, but I've got access to the spell if I reattune to it during a long rest. Why?
Because there was something that happened when we all joined arms that I want to re-investigate. There was some sort of golden thread that attached itself to you. I'm thinking
Yeah.
that
I
may
have
be
detect magic.
yeah, that may be the ley line that leads us to the golden timeline.
I can use the detect
I will
magic.
identify.
Yeah, can we, Smokey, I need you to get naked. Or are the ley lines appeared on your horse body?
People on my wild shapes as well. So in my wild shape.
It's changing shape. It's definitely changing shape.
Bro.
While I'm in
Mustache
wild
shame.
shape, you can
Changing
see
shape.
all of them.
All the ley lines? Alright.
Yeah.
Is there one that we can see is golden? Is there anything we can derive from that? Was I
All right,
right?
DM. The party is inspecting my body thoroughly.
Yeah, and you rolled over and showed your belly and everything. It's actually nasty. But okay, Jamenta, are you casting what are you doing, Jim? Are you the one doing it?
I can cast identify. I cast identify while I touch my brother's body.
Okay. So you go down
I thought you
the
were about to
chest.
say it
You
while
go
you
down
were
the
Oh.
You don't
chest
need to
and then
touch
when
him there.
That gives him advantage.
you go down the chest and when
I
you
just
hit
got
the treasure
inspired.
trove.
What the hell are we doing, people?
All right, you do find a golden thread, and you cast Identify Magic, and what you gather from it is this golden thread represents Smokey's stolen memories. Some of it is still bound tight and not unwoven. Others are fully exfurled, like the new form he got. But this golden thread only represents his memory fragments.
Got it. Well,
So we can see like pieces of my memory floating along the thread type thing. We
It's
get
a
the
ley
vibe
line.
that it's
It's a represent it's like a ley line, but instead it's like got dead end paths on it that hasn't opened yet. Does that make sense?
yeah, keep an eye on that, Smokey.
Where is it going? Because we're heading to Baldur's Gate, but where is it going?
I don't know. It's kind of like a palm reading.
Yeah, it goes all the way. It's on your body, dude. You figure it out. You just follow the line.
It's on your body.
It doesn't really lead to me being a god, but it seems like it's important to you.
Declare it for the win. All right. So you figured out that all that represents is Smokey's memories. It's not a ley line, but it is visible on his body now, due to him getting it back.
But what does it mean? Like, can we track it somehow? Does it
Track your memories?
the
What do you-
ley line?
It's not a map.
Inception season 3.
It's not a map. It is a representation of your memories that were taken.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can think it's a map and like, but it's not. It's
Okay.
It's just a representation of your memories restored, and
Gotcha.
some that may be there that hasn't been restored yet.
Maybe we hit it.
Like a pinata.
Let's see what comes out.
Hey, I'm not checking his ass.
Is that
Yeah.
a Tootsie Roll?
I would just keep an eye on that. I remember that happening when we all joined hands, so definitely keep track of that. And then
Yeah.
I guess I'll sleep and chill. Get some more pack slots.
All right, you guys wake up and you leave the fort behind you. You approach the narrow valley where you fought Thrum the Giant. In the winter, this valley was a freezing slaughterhouse. A massive blue modded corpse of the starved Titan lay cooling in the gray slush. Now the valley is unrecognizable. The giant's massive corpse is gone. Under the High Duke's orders, the Flaming Fist recovery teams marched out from Fort Morning Lord to retrieve the remains of Commander Vaughn and the scouting party, clearing the battlefield and leaving the road open. The 15 fallen soldiers you found frozen in the dark have been taken back to the city for proper rites, leaving only the empty, freshly turned earth where the Lardard once lay. The giant's massive carcass was dragged from the road, and by looking, you see oxen marks. And then there's a pile where a great pyre was created, leaving behind only a large circle of ash. Apparently, they burnt the giant. But the earth has not forgotten where the giant fell. At the edge of the road, there is a wide circular depression in the meadow. The grass within this hollow grows in a lush, unnatural, deep emerald green, far thicker and taller than the surrounding fields, nourished by the massive torrent of giant's blood that soaked the earth. Nearby, the mouth of the starved Titan's cave sits open in the hillside. The sheet of ice that once concealed its entrance has melted away, Instead of the freezing draft and the horrific stench of the giant's lair, a steady rhythmic chime of water drops echo from inside the limestone ceiling. Wild garlic and fresh mint grow thick around the entrance. Their sharp scents masking the last traces of wet fur. You look upon the quiet valley. The marks beneath your gear throb with a hollow chill. The terror of the starved Titan has been washed away, reclaimed by the quiet, unstoppable tide of spring. So where his blood was is a deeper colored patch.
He fed the earth. Good man. The cycle of life. You see how it marks throbbed though?
Circle of love.
What's that now? Sorry.
Did you see how Max throbbed?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Why do your marks always throb?
I'm asking. Can I sense?
It's kind of a going theme here. Can you
Like-
sense?
I take another sniff for
Can I
cherry
sense
blossoms.
why? Is there anything I could roll? Like I'm like that. That put my heckles up. You know, that put my heckles up.
Right on. It is being described to you again, but this is something you have lived with ever since escaping the hells.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue on. And 2 days later, the winding dust of the tradeway finally spits you out at the threshold of Boulder's Gate. Before you stands the Basilisk Gate, a hulking monstrosity of soot-veined granite and weeping iron. Its towers clawing 50 feet into the sky. When you last rode through these arches, they were choked in freezing winter, caked in black ice. Today, the granite battlements are dry and clean, catching the bright golden rays of the morning sun. The heavy iron still hangs like jagged teeth above the road, but the bitter muck has cleared, replaced by warm breeze of the harbor and the scent of blooming salt marshes. The road is dry, and the massive wooden gates stand throw open to welcome the caravans of the thawing land. So, if you're looking at the images up there, you're in this one here. I'll move Rykard there. That's basically where you guys are. You guys are trotting into Boulder's Gate. The road is dry and the massive wooden gates stand thrown wide open. Okay, standing dead in the center, glinting from the sun at the gateway, the ramrod, straight in her polished breastplate, is Captain Valyria of the Flaming Fist. Her flame-embossed pauldrons catching the glint of the bright sun as she watches you approach. As your horses draw near, Valyria raises her gauntleted fist, signaling her guards. With a sharp synchronized clatter of steel on stone, the line of flaming fist sentries stand at attention, raising their halberds in a rolling, quiet salute. It is a hero's welcome. The guards do not look at you with suspicious dread of the winter, nor are they suspicious of your marks. They stand tall, saluting the saviors of the West. Okay, enough. Stand down, at ease, part the line. You guys come up on your horses, and she said, "Welcome back, Blade Breakers. Word of the spring has returned. Word of the spring's return has raced ahead of you. It's reached us like wildfire. They are already singing your names in the harbor taverns, but I'm sure you know that. You did the impossible. Went into the dark and dragged the warmth back." She looks past your mounts, her eyes scanning the road behind you, her brow furrows as she searches the line. Where's Captain Grazier?
I interrupt her and ask, have you seen Dijkstra in Baldur's Gate?
No, where is Grazier? Where is Dijkstra?
Don't know.
Why?
Don't.
She asked, why is his horse empty?
Well, the situation happened. We were in a dungeon, and you see these tentacles came out of nowhere, and then they grabbed him, and then we assume Raphael is connected to it because of the cherry blossoms. But don't worry, we have a plan.
Valeria's
Yeah.
hand dropped.
He has a plan.
We have a plan.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
do.
what he told Valeria, which is, you know.
I do.
Right,
always have a plan
everyone.
without
Valeria's hand drops to the hilt of her sword. Her posture stiffens. The proud, welcoming smile vanishes, replaced by a sharp military dread. She looks at you, her amber eyes wide with alarm. Taken by the devil Cambion, by the helm. Dijkstra is one of our own. If Raphael has laid hands on a captain of the Fist in the middle of the Heartlands, then this isn't just an abduction. It's a declaration. The Duke must hear of this immediately. He has returned from Morling Lord and is currently convening with the proprietors in the High Hall.
Oh,
You should
nice.
see him.
Did you bring Door?
Oh, your mud thing. He's been released. Ask the Duke.
Nice. And I have one more question for you. Do you have access to some sort of scientific planetary observatory? I need to check on the planar alignment of the Celestials.
There are plenty of places to seek knowledge within the city. I suggest you find them.
All right. And next is, what are you doing later? How's it going?
Remember, she's a flying elephant. Right?
My breastplate.
She's an elephant. You
Wow,
know that,
you're
right?
the one to discriminate against animal forms.
I know, listen.
Listen, all I know is
No, you did, bro.
she's great at sucking.
He's like, you know what? An elephant
Oh.
never forgets, and that's a really nice trunk. I'm liking that.
Oh, it's in here, so what the fuck?
This is D&D. Everybody's fluid.
Oh, the Valeria winks at you. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe there'll be a drink in your future. I don't know. That'll be a great scene to write. Elephant love. Okay. So she tells you that, yeah, you should probably see the Duke. He's up at the High Hall.
Okay, so we're gonna head there.
I believe so. So you guys spur your horses and on through the archway of the Basilisk Gate, beginning the long, steep climb through the heart of Boulder's Gate. The city is in a frenzy of spring celebration. Your journey quickly turns into a triumphant march. First, you ride through Heapside in the outer city, the crowded wood-frame tenements once silenced freezing hovels where families huddled in terror are now throwing their shutters open to warm sunshine. The narrow streets are packed with citizens. Urchins hop on top of rain barrels, pointing at your mounts and shrieking, "The Blade Breakers! The Saviors! They've returned! They bring the spring!" A woman leans from a high balcony, throwing handfuls of dried lavender and fresh dandelions down onto your shoulders. Dock workers, smelling of salt and fish and ale, raise their tankards in a rolling, boisterous roar of salute as you ride by. As you press your mounts higher, passing through the inner gates of the lower city, here the winding stone-paved streets climb past the bustling merchant stalls and grand guild halls. The merchants stop their bargaining. The artisans step out of their shops, tapping their hammers against the leather aprons in a steady, rhythmic applause. Banners of Elturel's golden blue sun fly alongside the scarlet fists of the flaming fist from the stone arches and balconies above. To these people, you are the living myths who broke the winter. You are the titans who dragged you are the titans who dragged them back from the brink of a freezing grave. But as you climb higher, the weight of the city changes. You pass through the massive gilded gates of the old wall, entering the upper city. The noise of the common crowds dies away, replaced by the sterile, quiet opulence of the proprietor estates. Here, the white marble villas veined with gold leaf perch atop the cliffs like bones of an ancient leviathan. The air is still clean, smelling of manicured gardens and expensive perfumes. Yet even here, the celebration remains. Nobility watch you from their high gold leaf balconies, raising their crystal goblets to the seven as you pass. Where once they held their nose in suspicion, but you know, beneath your travel gear, the marks on your flesh throb. It is a cold, silent, hollow throb, like a straw quietly sucking at your marrow. Always hungry, reminding you of the Avernian ledger you carry. You continue on. You guys are being fawned over. You ride up the grand stair of the high hall, the white marble catching the brilliant sun. You are celebrated as saviors, the living legend of a city that has finally found its new dawn. As you approach, there's you guys ride up and you guys start to dismount. There's some guys standing there. At the gates of the high hall, you dismount, handing the reins of your horses over to a waiting stable hand. He thanks you, and he takes your horses away.
What do I do with Smokey?
Oh, he didn't grab.
Looking back in the fire, like,
takes
guys,
him
what the
too.
fuck? What the fuck, guys? Help, help. I de-shape as this guy's luring me away, and I said, bro,
He's like,
what the fuck?
ah, ho, okay.
What
He was
the
starting.
fuck, bro?
He's
You don't
like-
recognize, like, the... I'm not, like, no offense, Dilbert, but come on, guys. Come on.
He's like, I'm not
Do
your
better.
ordinary horse. Come on.
Do better. And I just
Who?
walk back to the... Yeah. Again.
Okay. At the gates of the high hall, you guys dismount, and a guy takes your horses away. The massive gold leaf double doors of the central keep are pulled inward to two silent plate-clad sentries. Stepping across the threshold on foot is a transition into the hushed, sweltering heart of Baldur's Gate military authority. The muddy cobblestones are left behind, replaced by the grand, polished granite floors of the grand foyer. The stone is a deep, dark gray veined with quartz, polished to a mirror sheen that reflects the flickering torches along the walls. Your travel, that's where you guys can see. One of the sentries steps forward and says, "Follow me."
Okay, we follow them.
Who says follow me?
One of the sentries.
What follow?
Yeah, we follow.
All right. So your travel-worn boots click against the stone as you are ushered down a long corridor of arches into a war room. The war room is warm, heated by a massive stone hearth where the thick cedar logs crackle and pop, filling the air with the scent of wood smoke and sweet resin. A massive circular oak table dominates the center of the room, piled high with maps of the Western Heartlands and weighted down by a heavy brass compass. Standing at the head of the table is Duke Ravengard. He looks far different than he did during the freezing dead of the winter. The crushing gray fatigue, the shadow of his eyes is lifted, replaced by a profound visible relief. He is dressed in his formal Flaming Fist plate armor, the crimson sash of his office draped across his chest, though he has laid his helm aside, revealing his cropped graying hair. As you enter, the Duke looks up. His face is old. He's an old dude. Blade Breakers, the saviors of Elturel, you have returned. You brought the spring with you. The scout reports did not do it justice. The tradeway is again reopened, and the permafrost is gone. I received word from Skrnoble that Master Naxar's great tower has collapsed into the foothills. But I am thankful beyond words that you were able to help him turn back the cold. You have delivered this entire
I-
region from a
I
freezing
scoff very loudly when he says, help him turn back the cold. I say, Duke, I mean no offense, but do you know who you sent us to?
Tell me, what transpired in the spire?
I give him.
The reports from the refugees were fragmented at best.
I don't want to go and explain it all. Like, and take 10 whole minutes to go over my backstory with everyone again. But I just tell Duke.
Like you relay the story to him.
Yeah, I say that this is Roxxon. Blah 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 blah.
Here, I'll tell him. I bond minds with him and transfer
There you
all
go.
the knowledge.
Yeah, he
that
sees
we
everything.
saw.
There you go.
Okay,
He
so
sees
he not only
everything.
yeah,
Hey, what you guys do last
He's,
night?
he's very
I see a lot of
alarmed.
rubbing bellies, rubbing the
it.
belly.
Where did the monk get those arrows?
You know. So okay, you mind meld with him, and you actually show him, so he has a physical.
Mind meld.
He has a visual representation. It's called Awakened Mind, I believe it's what it's called.
Yeah.
So Duke Ravengard freezes. The warmth of his greeting evaporates in an instant. His hands resting on the edge of the oak table tighten until his leather gauntlet creaks. He stares at you, the color slowly draining from his weathered face, his golden eyes wide with a mixture of shock and crushing sudden guilt. Naxar was the cause? Was the parasite siphoning the very blood of the land the whole time? By the gods, I sent the seed directly to him. When the winter refused to yield, when the children of the outer city began to freeze in their beds, I was blinded. I was desperate for a solution. I believed Naxar was our only hope to fight back the cold. When my scouts retrieved the rebirth seed, I did not question. I sent Vaughn and 15 of my finest hounds to deliver the dispatch box. To give him the power to restore our world, I handed the parasite the key to our destruction.
You didn't know you were trying to do something for your people. Meant well.
Yes, that is true, monk. But if you had not intervened, if the saviors had not slain him and seeded the core yourselves, Naxar could have restarted the engine, but he would have channeled the ignition and seemingly turned himself into something else, maybe an all-powerful tyrant. Forgive me, my blindness nearly cost us the world. But your judgment did save it.
No, I think you may have been wrong on this one too, because I tried to become a god. Yeah, I wanted the power as well. So be careful who you trust out there, really, is the lesson. If it wasn't for the rest of the party, yeah, that also would have been the second mistake. So just try to learn from your mistakes, because you can only grow from them.
A desperate victory bought with blood and cold iron. I understand. Well, where's Captain Grazier? Where's Dijkstra? He was to ride with you to ensure you reach Naxar. I look around the room. I see his shadow, but not his face. Has he fallen? Did he not?
He did his
return?
job. Duke.
Raphael the pussy took him away, and he said he would be at Baldur's Gate. We just got here, and we're gonna save him.
Oh no, wait, here he is. And I create an illusion of Dijkstra right beside me.
Oh,
No,
close that.
yeah.
Except
No.
he can't really move or do anything, but there he is.
I see his face, but I don't feel his soul. So you told him about the camp. Okay, so you fill him in. The Duke stiffens up. His jaw tightens. Fury flashes across his face. Taken by that Cambion. The Cambion. Raphael, he says under his breath. The hells it never ends. Grazier is a captain of the Flaming Fist, and he paid the bill for my mistake. I sent him into a viper's nest because of my blindness. We must save him. Blade Breakers. I will convene my commanders, and we will find a way to track this devil and bring Dijkstra home. I swear that to you. But now, tonight, this city must celebrate its dawn. They need to believe the nightmare is over, and so do I. I have ordered a banquet in the High Hall in your honor. The proprietors and the commanders, the guilds, they will all raise tankards and glasses to the Blade Breakers. Rest, wash the dust off the road from your armor, and join me tonight. You have earned your peace, if only for an evening.
May I also suggest a banquet for the horses? They did a diligent job keeping us alive and getting us to where we needed to be. We wouldn't have been anywhere without Dilbert. I mean, the royal horses.
I will be sure that they are rewarded handsomely for helping you on your journey.
Also, I have a question, your lordship. When it comes to caring so much about Dijkstra, what's so special about him? I mean, he's a great, nice guy. You came to love us all, but I mean, I just saw ships of bodies just being piled out of here. I mean, you seem to care a lot about Dijkstra. Is there something more important that we don't know about him?
All right. You stumped me a little bit. Hold on. Dijkstra is a man of the wall and of the Flaming Fist. We don't take this lightly. To become a Flaming Fist means to become family, and we never turn our back on family.
Yeah, stand up for the fisters, got it.
A good fisting. Any other questions for the Duke?
Where's
PT,
Door?
where's PT?
You're a Vernian imp. PT Door? I don't know his name. As I promised when we spoke in the command tier, when I was received back at the gate, I invoked my authority. I ordered his release from the stasis field, where the watchful shields had detained him.
Good.
My guards have kept him safe in the lower quarters, as you requested. Though, my sensual complains the creature has eaten through 3 crates of imported tallow and thrown the stable master's brushes into the cistern. I will send for him to join you for the feast tonight. I'll even let him feast alongside you. He has earned his place at the table as well. But you should go rest and wash the dirt from yourselves, and join us for a wonderful banquet. I will send for the imp.
And, yeah, get some sleep. You need a long rest, it looks like.
Yeah, I'd lean up.
Yeah, you're not you're getting a rest, definitely. But yeah, if you do a long rest, you're gonna wake up in the morning and miss your banquet. So we can't have that.
Everyone's a long rest, 8 hours.
I asked the Duke to send a horde to clean with me in the bath.
Whatever your heart desires while you get ready is available to you. These people, they kind of worship you at this point. So you guys clean up and get ready for your party. All right. So night falls over the upper city. Okay, as night falls over the upper city, the solemn dust of the tradeway is washed away in the warmth of the high hall. After resting and washing the grime off the road and from your armor, you guys are greeted and escorted into the grand banquet hall. Let me do something here. Boom. You guys are gonna be at the banquet. Let me move you all over there. We gotta have a little guy too. There we go.
I turn to the monk and I say, a lot of white people here, eh?
No comments. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Jeez.
No comment. No comment.
All right.
It's all white humans, not a single elf or tiefling or even
Yeah.
person of color. Just white humans. There's something a little bit wrong here, Duke.
Hey, man! I blame it on AI. Okay, that's what I do.
Hey, crime is down here.
Actually,
All right.
Earlier, actually, somebody handed me a tray of food and told me to go out and put it out on the table.
Someone's like, "Sir, I'll have another." You're like, "What?" All right.
This is creepy. The more I look at the photo, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, this is unsettling.
Dude, that's how it was back then, man. That's how it was. Looks good though, man. Fuck, look at that ham. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry.
But why is one of them still alive? Like, the head doesn't even look cooked on that one.
So Rykard sits down. I'm among royalty, obviously, and starts eating.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rykard knows how to act at something like this. I look at the table, I see all this food and beer. I just grab whatever's in front of me. I start letting food fly on all the guests nearby. I'm just chomping away. It's been ages since I've had a fresh meal like this. I'm eating like an animal.
So you like a caveman rip off a whole drumstick off of a whole turkey or something?
Well,
It's
I
pretty cool.
grabbed the turkey, and it's just
Oh,
there's
okay.
pieces of meat flying everywhere as I'm just ripping it apart. Yeah.
Okay, just
Dude,
step
why am I
into the-
like? I'm like
Go ahead.
under the table, dude. I'm under the table. What's that about?
Here, we'll put you up here.
Yeah,
with
what
the
is
blue-
that about, Monk? Why are you looking up
With
all
the
the
peasant.
skirts, bro? What the fuck?
Does anyone have detect poison?
Ray's trying to detect poison.
Wait. What?
Am
Detect
I on the
poison.
woman's lap?
We don't ask questions, Jamenta. You know, I think that's technically where you're located, but just it's a big hall, it's a big celebration, and there is a sea of white people.
Wait.
A sea
I
of
assume
white-
the hall's all decorated, right? The hall's all like super decorated. There's like some like
Yes.
gorgeous like tropical plants in the
Like-
corners and stuff.
Put it this way:
Um,
you have a king and a queen in England. This would be like going to one of their dinner parties.
Yeah. So I assume there's like tropical plants on the tables and in the corners of the room. Instead of chatting up the royal guests, I go over to the corner with like a beer. I cast speak with plants, and I go, "Hey, this is cool shindig, this, huh?" To like the nearest like bonsai tree or whatever that I see.
So
I think
I start
think I see
socializing
Prince.
with the plants.
you're talking to the
Prince
plant
Andrew.
in the corner.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
plant says to you is, "These filthy fucks. The opulence is disgusting."
I say, "Hey, calm down, enjoy some," and I pour a little bit of beer into the soil, just a little bit, because I don't want it too drunk. But
That kills them.
nah, shut up, bro. It's fine. It's fine. It's good.
I turn to the person next to me while I got food in my face, and I say, "Hey, I'm 3,000 years old and merged with a demon. What are you up to these days?"
Well,
A demon? What?
Yeah, we had sex in a fiery embrace. It was a whole thing.
my
Excuse me,
God.
but do they have a veggie? Do they have like a veggie menu or anything? There's a lot of,
they have a veggie tray just for you.
and as a monk, I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian.
I thought you were pescatarian with all that fish.
No.
I wouldn't have thought that the booty dart guy wouldn't eat meat. I wouldn't have thought that.
Booty is different from eating meat. I mean, you know what? Never mind.
Leave it to the monk. We're gonna leave it there, bro.
Oh dear.
All right. To step into the hall is to step into a gilded illusion. Outside, the spring breeze is cool and wet, but here the air is thick and sweltering, heated by 3 massive stone hearths where oak and pine are stacked. The long polished tables of dark cherry wood are laden with a feast of staggering proportion. Roasted pheasants, glazed honey and wild berries, caramelized pears, spiced hams, and goblets overflowing with imported wine. Hundreds of beeswax candles float in the brass chandeliers ahead, casting a rich golden light over all the guests. The proprietors of Boulder's Gate fill the halls with their finest velvets, gold brocaded cloaks, and silky gowns. They laugh, their cheeks flushed with wine and rapturous relief of survival. They look at you, the marked 7, the unwritten, with deep, almost desperate reverence. Duke Ravengard sits at the very end as you guys take your seats and start chowing down. The Duke stands. He's at the very end. He stands up and he raises a goblet or a chalice. Citizens of Boulder's Gate, patriarchs, commanders, and friends, tonight we raise a cup to the blade breakers. When the permafrost crept into our homes, when the cold threatened to freeze the very blood in our veins, these heroes marched into the jaws of the northern peaks. They faced the parasite, Naxar. They shattered his siphons. They dragged the spring back to Faerun. Let the bards write their names in gold. May their deeds outshine the stars. And let it be known that as long as the gates of this city stand, the blade breakers will have a home. To the saviors, to the west, and everyone. They all start
Huzzah.
freaking out. Huzzah! Yeah, correct. The hall erupts in a deafening roar of cheers and applause. Goblets clash and the proprietors line up to offer their personal toasts, hanging on to every words as if you were gods that walked down from the mountain. So they're all coming up one at a time to each one of you, praising you, trying to get a little bit more information from you as this party starts to become a little more raucous.
Say, you want to see a magic trick? I shifted to a
Yeah.
flying bison.
Anybody needs healing?
Are you really
That's
doing
my
that?
magic trick.
Yeah, why
Okay,
not?
Okay,
No.
so
Okay,
Why does
all
it
right,
not?
bro.
yeah,
So you go, hey, does everybody want to see a magic trick? Have you been?
Yeah, I'm all drunk.
You were already a
and
little
like,
drunk?
hey, guys, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I jump and I try and like fly mid-transform. So like I catch the air and turn into a bison above everyone's heads.
Yeah,
That's-
but it
that's-
doesn't work. You turn into the bison, but you slam down on one of the tables, crushing it in the food down onto the floor. And everyone goes dead silent for a second, and then they all
yeah,
start
laugh
yelling.
the best
and-
out. Yeah. I just start eating the food that I crushed
And
underneath
then-
me. I just stand up and start chewing down.
I jump on top of the table. I'm also a bit drunk. And then I start playing my song, and I'm like, hey, Smokey, Rykard, remember my most popular song, Dick Measuring Contest? Now dig on this, bitches.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Listen up! fucking pint. Pull up a chair, Nerys is rolling her eyes in the corner over there. Ray's meditating, trying not to snap while Fizz bangs tinkering with some explosive crap. Tydell is praying to the gods above to give him the patience or maybe some love, cause the boys are at it, throwing a fit, arguing over some celestial shit. Rykard claims his patron gave him the night. Smokey swears nature gives him the right. It's a magical pissing match out of control. Two grown men fighting over a glowing rock in the sky. It's a moon measuring contest. Who's got the biggest lunar ego? Is it the warlock or the druid who's attuned to the sky? Neither one of these bitches can even tell me why. They're puffing up their chests, acting so damn tough, but we all know they're full of fucking fluff. Records blasting out that shit into the dark, screaming I was born in the shadows, I'm the lunar spark. Smokey turns into a bear roaring at the stars. I literally sleep in the dirt, the moonlight is ours. I'm just tuning my loop, watching this train wreck, thinking about bringing both of their fucking necks. Rykard claims his patron gave him the night. Smokey swears nature gives him the right. It's a magical pissing match out of control. Two grown men fighting over a glowing rock in the sky. It's a moon measuring contest. Who's got the biggest lunar ego? Is it the warlock or the druid who's attuned to the sky? Neither one of these bitches can even tell me why. They're puffing up their chests, acting so damn tough, but we all know they're full of fucking fluff. We got dragons to slay, we got dungeons to clear, but these two assholes are stuck in the rear, debating their origins. Who's got the moon's grace? I swear to God, I'm gonna punch someone's face. Hey, Nerys, hand me a fucking arrow. Let's shoot the moon down and end this tomorrow. It's a moon measuring contest. Who's got the biggest lunar ego? Is it the warlock or the druid who's attuned to the sky? Neither one of these bitches can even tell me why. They're puffing up their chests, acting so damn tough, but we all know they're full of fucking fluff. So put your moons away, boys. Nobody gives a shit. Just roll for initiative, you absolute twits.
Yeah. Those hit way too hard, Jamenta. I have to say that again.
You're gonna stun your autism.
So
My
as
moon
the
is bigger though.
So as the feast reaches its height, Jamenta steps forward and with her instrument in hand, the raucous chatter of the halls falls into a hush, expectant silence, and then she plays, and at the end, everyone just freaks out like when the table broke. These high-end, opulent fucks are starting to get drunk, and they are partying with their saviors. They are having a ball, and they are not worried about they're no longer worried about appearances. They are getting sloppy drunk.
So they're fine with Ray in the room now?
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah, completely.
Whatever. I'm not a sloppy drunk. I am a monk.
They stopped clutching their pearls.
Now's the best time to rob them blind.
Test. I just swapped devices. Is my mic still working?
Yes, sir. Ray, we can't
Yes,
hear
it
you.
is.
Well,
Oh,
Right
as I keep drinking and laughing and partying, I make sure to pop the multiples. Why am I forgetting it? Mirror image. I'm gonna go ahead and cast that because it's just so much fun.
So-
There's 3 of me now.
So you have mirror images, and they have a beer too. And every
Yeah.
time you take a drink, they take a drink. And the people are so fucking drunk, they're crowding around even your mirror images, and they think they're talking to you.
Yeah, and I'm like, my moon is bigger. My moon is so big, guys. It's the biggest.
All right. Well, you guys haven't noticed, but yeah. So here we go. Okay. Jamenta's song is faded away, and everyone is getting pissy. They're getting so drunk. But at the back of the room, you hear a loud bang. the massive iron reinforced oak doors at the back of the hall burst open with a resounding crash. The music stops, and the patriarchs drunkenly stumble and gasp. And a dozen flaming fist sentries instantly draw their halberds. Through the double doors comes a flapping, chaotic blur of wet earth and harbor stench. It is Dor, the Mud Method, or PT, as he's called. The Mud Method, who has been missing up until this point. Nobody noticed he was missing from the party, but he was missing up until this point. His wings beat the sweltering air in a frantic panic, spraying wet black harbor sludge across the polished marble floors and on to the fine silks of the shrieking patriarchs as it glides and flies past. It glides low over one of the tables, and it leaves a thick, dark streak of mud across the pristine white linen before crashing directly in front of Rykard. He is wheezing, covered in harbor slime, his eyes wide as he clutches Rykard's arm, speaking in his hurried, broken English. Found it! Found it! Found it, I did! Scent! Bad! Flower! Ha ha ha! The fire stink from home. I follow it. I follow it.
So you found the Raphael smell, I hear.
Well, he changes. No.
So I instantly awaken mine to see where he's talking about, so we can go there.
Yeah. So he doesn't.
Also,
have
can I just
all-
say, fuck you, bro. I saved him. I was his king in the verse,
doesn't-
okay? I turned into the Mud Method king, and he goes up to Reich.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have all the words, but he tugs on your arm and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wet rocks, cold walls. He's there."
Hey, I mean, my clothes are getting dirty. I'm paying a price here.
As this happens, the hall dissolves into whispers and alarm. The Duke steps forward. His voice cuts through the panic. He goes, You, secure the room, clear the guests. With a sharp nod to the party, he says, "Follow me." And you, along with the shivering Mephit, he funnels you through a side door into his private study.
All of us are just Rykard and the Method.
I don't know how the big giant fucking walrus is gonna fit through that door. Are you still?
Well,
in
I'll have
that
to
ship?
that's why I'm asking, because I might have to D-shape if we're going through a side corridor. That's exactly why I'm asking. Is it the whole party he's leading?
I mean, you can be outside the door with your big head, like looking.
No, I'll D-shape.
That's so
the
cute.
fucking...
I mean, because that's the mechanics here. It's a small door. You're a big thing.
So,
Yeah.
when you D-shape, are you going to be a lot more drunk? Because the alcohol you consumed as a
Ooh.
bison, it may kill Smokey, blood alcohol level.
He
Ah,
shapeshifts back into a snore. Snoring.
I'm lucky that my wisdom modifier becomes my constitution at a certain level. So as wise as I am, is how much constitution I've got. I can handle my drink, bro.
Okay.
Where?
So
What's he
you
say?
guys. So yeah. But so okay, so you either come in the room or you're outside the room because you're too big. But either way, the study is quiet, dominated by dark oak bookshelves and maps of the Western Heartland spread around the room and across desks. He turns to face you guys. I summoned him for the banquet this afternoon. Your Avernian imp. It seems the creature has caught the devil's scent. Huh. I sent 2 men to retrieve him, and he wasn't there. He looks Petey or Door over, up and down. And he asks him one question. Where is the wet? Where's Raphael? And Petey says, Sea Tower. Sea Tower. He says it 3 times in quick repetition.
Lighthouse?
He says Sea Tower. The Duke knows what he's talking about.
Oh.
So you caught the devil's scent and went straight to the harbor. He's talking of the Sea Tower of Baldurin as our primary naval barracks. The absolute choke point for the harbor. Heavily guarded, very defended. Why would Raphael? Suddenly the heavy wooden doors, unless, your big head, David, is in front of it, burst open. A breathless flaming fist. He enters his faceplate. He lifts his faceplate and he salutes in a hurry. Hi, Duke. Forgive the intrusion. We have urgent report from the harbor. There's a commotion at the Sea Tower of Baldurin.
Yeah.
The garrison sentries report loud echoing and chanting, and a suffocating stench of sulfur coming from the lower vaults. And the Duke stops for a second and turns his head, and he goes, where the winch chains are stored. Yes, sir, the very same. And then he says, we have lost contact with the cellar guards. The Duke shakes his head. Yeah, and then Door, he responds by getting excited. He's bouncing up and down. Yes, yes. Under the wet rocks. He's gibbering. He's going off on the same couple of words that he was spouting before. The Duke turns back. What's that?
I was just about to say, do we know where we're going right now? I think the party's about to take its second job and rush off to save the day again, right? What more do we need to know?
The Duke knows what's up. It's a landmark in the city itself. It's their naval barracks. It is not a place that would become overrun or militaristically or it doesn't make sense. It's a very well protected place. So the Duke's a little confused, but he tells you that the Sea Tower is heavily guarded, but if the lower vaults are compromised, the harbor chains could be raised or worse. Do you all still have my writ?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I got it. I believe I got it.
He tells you that you'll have to use it to gain access. But if Raphael is down there, deal with him once and for all. Be rid of the hells and possibly those marks. But please, save Dijkstra if you can. Go, saviors, before we lose the harbor.
That's fine, but if we do all of this and bring back the spring, I mean, some sort of payback's gonna have to happen, so I will take Screnoble as payment.
Forever in your debt, yes, but I can't give that which I don't have. Maybe I can help you in a military campaign where we take it.
There we go. That's what I want to hear.
Because he doesn't own Screnoble.
Yeah, but
Off we go to save the day.
I guess for free again.
I go to Ravengard and I look him in the eye with certainty. I'm like, Don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything happen to Dijkstra.
The fists are like family. Thank you.
You know what? Scratch Grenoble. Instead, if we do this for you, I want you to erect a church in my name. You can do that.
We have the finest. We have the finest builders. You will have to write a doctrine.
And thus,
Oh yeah, no, I've got
the
that.
origin story of Yarn.
Since I'm still in flying bison form, I just go at everyone like, can we hurry up? There's a whole harbor under attack. Can we can we stop trying to negotiate rewards?
Okay, so I'm not going to penalize you for it, but you're going to have to shape back out of that form to leave, or you're going to put a big hole in the place.
But you're gonna give me the free shape to shape back into it to fly straight back to the harbor, right? Because I intend to fly the whole party there. Fuck using a rip, bro. We just go straight there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
You have to get outside though. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I do that sensibly.
Okay, so the Duke, is anyone else negotiating with the Duke? Because the Duke is definitely okay with the church being erected in his...
No, I'm already gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the church in Baldur's Gate. That's nice to me.
Hey, I'm the religious person, so
hey,
the church should be mine.
I mean, feel free to pray at it.
Cleric,
what
a cleric.
The cleric was like, yeah, he gets a church? Okay.
You get a church, and you get a church.
Blessings all around. Blessings. All right, so you guys get outside, and I take it you're jumping on the what is it, David?
It's a flying bison.
A flying bison.
Yep.
So
but it doesn't look like a normal bison. It's got like 6 legs and shit.
Centipede bison. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone jumps on your back, and I assume all of you spur him at the same time to get him to go, you know, and he launches you guys into the air. Ray, you are muted. That's why you were muted, sir.
Ray
can't hear him. Is he still muted?
He's saying he takes off his pants before mounting Wilson.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had this thing. My little thing was up. Now I pushed it
Your
down.
little thing.
Yeah, that's how he
who is
mounted the
securing
bison.
me as we ride on the bison? You forget I'm a small person who's holding me. You know, I
Hold on to the fur,
bro. Yeah.
You're a monk, and you've practiced your grip all your life.
Alright, I'm back.
All right, so
I'll hop on Wilson's back.
Is he still drunk?
yeah, he is still.
Wilson is
he
still
is.
drunk.
He still thinks he's in the UK right now with Wilson. But go ahead.
That means we got to drive on the left side of the wing.
Yeah, are we all still drunk going into this fight? Do we have any debuffs for that, or are we sobered up from the
Maybe.
news?
DM, do you want to give us debuffs?
Yeah,
I'm just-
hey, DM, do you want to hurt us? Let's do that.
I don't think we need
I would
that.
say that
I
the
use
wind in their face.
suggestion.
I was gonna say the wind on their face and being like hundreds of feet above the ground is probably sobering, I would say.
Yeah. I think we're all good.
So all right, you all jump on his back and you all spur into his rib cage at the same time, trying to get him to go, or spur down into his spine. He launches and takes flight. You guys start to spiral and soar above the city, and then you see it out in the harbor, connected by a bridge, is the sea tower of Bolderin, which is you guys are flying, but I'm putting Jem and Rykard, and anyway, that's the image right there of the sea tower. And what you'll notice is as you're flying above and you start to make your way, It is nighttime, so you can't see everything, but you see these massive chains, and you notice that it is a full military fort. There are cannons on the walls, and it is as you fly over and you do a pass, you see that it's also like a barracks. This is a large place, and it definitely doesn't look like anybody would just like invade here. Like it's weird. So okay.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Rising from the center of the harbor is the Sea Tower of Baldurin, a grim black granite fortress perched on a jagged rocky island. Perched like a crouching beast, it is an iron-fisted sentinel of Baldur's Gate, guarding the bay with massive winch-operated chains that can be raised from beneath the waves to crush enemy ships to guard the harbor. Today, it looms under the spring sun, a place of cold stone and military discipline, surrounded by the churning green waters of the harbor. As you fly over, you see the causeway that connects the docks to the fortress island. You see the iron rim gates of the sea tower. You can make out a squad of flaming fist sentries standing at attention at the gate, but you can clearly come down and land on the upper story. Not the very top, Mr. Huge Guy. Not the very top, but you can bypass the gate, is what I'm saying, and come down and land.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Of course.
So this is all the stuff you've seen. You're still in the air.
I cannot see the map. I am outside having a. This is I told you.
It's
We're going down.
Well, we all
Does it help if I just say that I'm landing somewhere? That's
That's fine.
Yeah. The more suitable place.
Okay, you come smashing down because you're still a little drunk, and you don't hit nobody or hurt nobody, but you come smashing down, and everyone bails off of your back.
Ouch!
Four of the sentries.
Not very elegant.
4 of the sentries got spooked, and a whole 12 or more come rushing out of the barracks with their halberds, and then notice it's the blade breakers, and they go back into the barracks. But the sentinels that are in front of you, they ask what you're doing here.
I tell them I've got the right of the Duke, and we're here to solve the case of the missing Dijkstra, and we've got clues of a demon smell of cherry blossoms here. I think you're muted.
Give me
We sent some sentinels down. They did not come back. There is a heavy stench of sulfur. He looks at the seal, the Duke's writ. He salutes you guys, and he points. And where he's pointing, you look on, and it's in the center. There, what looks like a cage. So where he points, in the center, there is a large caged elevator, a heavy iron gated cage suspended by grease blackened chains and steam winches. And he tells you that's the way down. It's a very large cage.
That's where you sent your 2 people, and they never came back?
Oh, we sent more than 2. They went down and did not come up.
Can I fit down in my bison form, or do I have to do shape again?
You got to do that again. It's okay.
Am I getting? Are all these free? Are these all free? Okay.
These are-
Yeah, very kind of you, sir. Very kind, because I've done so many shapes this rest.
Doors are a pain when you're that big, dude.
Yeah. Tell you out here. Fucking tell you out here.
It's all right. So he points at the thing and he tells you that's the way down. It's a big giant cage. It seems to be steam powered, and it's gonna lower you down.
All right. Artificer, start it up. Let's get in there.
All right.
Wait. Before we get on this thing that goes down into the depths of bloody hell,
Yeah.
does anyone have Featherfall?
Ray permanently has it, right?
I don't know if we have it.
Because I mean, I
What's
can be
going on?
safe.
I can't.
The
Don't trust
artificer is a mechanical genius. He could inspect
Yeah.
the contraption.
Can he inspect it? But yeah, Artificer, can you
Yeah,
check
let
it
me-
out and make sure that we're going to
Let
be
me-
okay?
What do I need to roll? Is it like investigation or?
There's investigation
Arcana.
good enough, but there's another one. You can
There might be something for you as an Artificer. I'm not sure.
I've got sleight of the hand.
Yeah, but he's been drinking though. Isn't he drunk?
no, just do investigation for now. That's fine.
Okay.
While he investigates, I want to take a
Let me
short
make sure
nap
it's
and get
rolling
my
to
pack
everyone.
slot back.
Yeah, it's rolling to everyone.
You gonna do a short rest?
I'm just gonna nestle on the side of the corner there.
I rolled an 18. Is that any good?
Oh yeah. So you inspect this machine, and what you find out is, yes, it is well worn, but it is also frequently used. It seems safe.
Oh, like Ray's butthole.
Seems doesn't put me to ease, DM. It is safe.
And it smells good.
Like cherry blossoms.
DM, the phrasing seems.
No, like doubles.
Very safe.
The
It
double
is
scent.
safe. It
Sulfur.
is safe, correct?
Smells like the
Well,
double sulfur.
that's what I said.
You said it seems safe, and just that wording makes me a little.
He is a mechanical
Right.
genius looking at a mechanical device, and he
I
goes,
just-
"That seems safe."
Okay. Okay.
And he rolled 18.
Alright.
I mean, I trust the dice.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. Just mechanical
Wait a
things.
minute.
I'm a
Is this,
druid, so I'm just a little hesitant.
What's the
Is
worst that
this
can happen?
air or hair? We gotta figure this out. We need to. Is it safe or safe? You know. That's good, Jim.
All right, so we pile in.
Okay, you step onto this thing, and just like I said, it seems safe. Everything seems good. So you step inside, and the iron gate slides shut. With a metallic clang, the steam engine groans and roars to life. The lift begins its long, rattling descent into the bedrock reef beneath the harbor. As you go down, the air grows damp and heavy. The warmth of the spring fades high above you, replaced by a humid, sweltering heat that smells of sulfur and ash and burning blood. Water drips constantly from the wet rocks above, splashing in cold drops against the iron roof of the cage. You are descending far below the harbor's water level, deep into the foundation vaults. The lift stops with a shuddering crash, and the iron gates slide open, revealing a long, damp corridor carved directly into the black stone reef. The silence here is absolute, broken only by the rhythmic dripping of water and the faint, distant echo of low, rhythmic chanting. And then a few steps just outside the cage and down into the corridor, you find them. 3 flaming fist sentries. They lie slumped against the wet stone walls. They did not die in a fair fight. Their steel breastplates are melted and warped, their flesh blistered with white-hot hellfire, their lifeless eyes wide with a final frozen terror. The stone floor around them is stained with soot and dark-dried copper of their blood. And as you can see, the trail of dead guards and thickening stench of sulfur and cherry blossom stretches out before you. You can smell it. And at the far end of the hall is a big door. That's what you can see. So you see dead people in front of you.
Oh, I am very much prepared for this door.
Does anyone want to
wait,
use
before we
Talk
go
to the
in-
Dead or
Wait,
something like that?
it creates a
let's talk to the
situation
dead,
where
we
I
might get
don't have
some-
to open the door.
Well, I'm about to blast it open
Okay,
with air and dice
I am
bomb,
going
don't
to-
worry.
I am going to take a pee break. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Damn
for a
it!
moment.
Now
I'll be
I
right
gotta
back.
take a pee break. Why'd you have to say pee?
Now would be the
Now I gotta
time.
pee.
I'm old too. Come on, let's do it.
All right, we'll do it together.
I can
we're gonna-
create an
we're not
invisible.
doing
We're gonna pee.
I can create
We're
an
gonna pee together.
invisible
He's gonna
sensor
hold mine, and I'm gonna hold his at the same time.
that
All right,
looks behind the door.
Can I suggest as well to anyone who's not changed their spells yet, the DM would probably allow, because we've been doing very quick long rests, that we would change our spells up now. So maybe go into your spell menu and see if there's anything you want.
Well, you guys
the big
can change your spells.
Yeah, you can change your spells
Do you
every
not know
time you
how that-
long rest.
Yeah, manage spell.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do that.
Most classes that know spells know all of that spells, and it's just what they have prepared.
No.
Yeah, most classes know all of those spells, and it's just what they have prepared as spells, and you prepare them for long rest.
Well, my patron gives me clairvoyance, which allows me to see through doors. So I can do that to see what's on the other side.
I mean, I guess that's true.
I was gonna say, have I interpreted that wrong, Mick? Because that's what I read from the rules, is that you know all the spells, and it's just preparing them at long rests. And I was saying, for anyone who doesn't have their combat spells ready, I assume the DM would allow
Well,
us to do that.
there's-
Those
listen,
changes.
listen.
There's certain spells that are like
this
learned
journey-
and you can't. They've
This
only been learned to
journey,
do.
this journey from the mountain all the way past Grenoble, all the way to Boulder's Gate, took like 5 days, 5 or 6
Yeah,
days. Same
but-
amount of time
but
it took
because
me to get there. We just skipped over stuff so that there was no
Exactly.
bloat. There was no
That's
bloat.
my point. So I assume at your discretion, right now, we could all check our spells that are prepared. We could
Definitely
shape them
do
up
that.
as.
And during
yeah,
those
exactly,
5 days,
yeah.
we gained a level, right?
It's narrative. It's narrative. You're gonna like this or not. Let's see.
Rykard gained XP after beating up Smokey.
That's true. You did.
So,
We should try speak to the deads, and we might get clues on like what's there and what's the weaknesses of the enemies and stuff.
I can also remember that eye I put on Dijkstra all the time. I can use clairvoyance to reanimate that eye and see where Dijkstra is.
You actually do that? Is that a thing?
What you did was a minor illusion to his eye.
Yeah.
That didn't. Yeah, that.
But with
that doesn't.
clairvoyance, I can create an invisible sensor with a range of a location that's okay, a place that you've seen or visited before.
Well, to be fair, when this happened, you were level 4 too.
Yeah.
I know.
so I did just check this just because I thought I was crazy. Yeah, there are known spellcasters and prepared spellcasters. So cleric, druid,
Yeah.
paladin, wizard can all change out their spells, but
Gotcha. So some classes can.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wait, bard, sorcerer, and warlock. Looks to you guys. That's.
Well, well, they're known. They have a fixed number of spells that they get.
Yeah, but I'm
And
pretty
that's
sure that
probably-
they get a long spell list as they level up, right? Like they get to have access to a lot more actively than the prepared
No.
spellcasters.
No,
Is it not
the-
more?
The one that has the most amount of spells is wizard, because the wizard can learn.
Yeah,
any
wizard
spell.
is yeah, exactly, yeah. No, but I mean prepared at one time, like available to cast. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure
yeah,
that like
they're
bards
the
and
most
warlocks
available.
can have the most active.
Is the monk back, or did he get lost?
No, no.
No, the monk is back, dude. Remember, you forgot we did it at the same time.
Yeah, he's still
Oh, that's
waiting for you
right.
at the stall, bro. He thought you were gonna hold it for him.
DM.
Yes.
Am
Yes,
I
sir.
within 5 miles of Dijkstra? Can I link an awakened mind with him?
Do you have to see someone to do that, or just know that they're there?
I can sense them if we're within 5 miles of each other.
And you're aware of that person.
Yeah, you're not
You
aware.
linked minds before?
You're not aware
Yeah.
of anything at the moment except a big giant door at the end of the hallway.
All right. I can use a spell to see on the other side of that door if we need.
Is that what you're doing?
What's the party say? Or we just open
go
it
for it.
and
That's
see
fine.
what
I say we
happens.
should eat.
Go for it.
Okay, go for
I'm
it.
saying is,
fuck
I
it.
still want a few more minutes to prepare spells. So
Sounds like a short
yeah,
rest.
Smokey's still meditating, bro. I'm still meditating. If you look over at me, I'm just there in a trance, like.
All right. I want to speak to my patron while he meditates. Patron, where are we at the planetary alignments? Is that coming into play? Are we anywhere near some sort of planetary alignment? So I'm going to meditate on that.
Okay. The take what I sent you before. Take Naxar out of that because he's gone.
Yeah, that part's solved.
Right. And he adds be patient. It is imminent.
I see he added be patient.
You have followed one of the proper threads. Let me put it to you that way.
Gotcha. Well, I asked my patron, where level 7's at, bro?
He tells you it's in
So
the
out
next
of
room.
to get it.
Oh. Oh, guys, my patron told me level 7's in the next room.
Level 8 is actually in the next room.
Oh my god. Okay, I am charging up an Eldritch Blast to blow open
That's
this door.
hilarious. That's
Guys,
hilarious.
guys, we have been given, my patron has opened my eyes. We can go right through and get power.
Now, that
That's
is
so
not what your
funny.
patron actually said, but yes, level 8 is beyond that door.
While in my trance state, I just shout, "Cleric, are you currently able to revivify any of our friends go down?"
Yes.
You got revivify, yes?
Yeah, I always do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm unpreparing it for myself for the combat.
I have
phase.
Yeah,
everything
hopefully
to
he doesn't go
heal
down.
Anybody.
That's a good
Oh, I
point.
just
I know who
forgot
to
his
target.
rough
Thank
belly
you.
pussy.
I know who to target. Thank you.
Yeah, title just can't go down.
The healing, bro. I'm just getting rid of revivify for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I take a look at that ether bottle in my hidden pocket. Is it still glowing green, or did it transform back into regular sap?
No, it is still glowing with the primordial life essence, like from the special area. So that tree has always been alive. It doesn't know death. Even as everything else was dying, that place was just dormant. It wasn't dying. Anyway.
I summon my Moonblade, and I want to pour, like, a quarter of the Eker on the ground and dip my Moonblade into it while we're waiting for Smokey to go through his books there.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's shadows.
Now, did you use all of it?
No, I used a quarter of it.
Okay.
Poured it on the
So-
ground to try to dip my sword into it, because I know that's a D&D action. Otherwise, I would try to, like, coat my sword in it. I don't know which one works better.
Yeah, I would say
In
that
my
you
trance still, could I suggest coating his sword in the hellfire oil that I've got that can be spewed? That portion I bought? Would that work?
Right, I want to see what the Eker does, though. This is more
do you think?
experimenting.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think?
Okay, I will say you coated your Moonblade with the with 25% of the sap that you held.
So it's a sticky sword?
Yeah, I mean you did it. It's on
I
it.
use I use identify to see if anything changes.
You identify the blade that has been dipped in the sap, and every attack that Rykard will do with his blade coated in that gives him 3 HP.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
Who wants to take a shot?
If you were hoping for more damage, I'm sorry, bro. But you
No.
get so if you stick
Side
something with that,
table.
you get 3.
Side table. I've been playing a lot of Hades too, and I'll take 3 HP every time I do an attack any day.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
All right,
3 HP every room.
are your spells ready?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not, but let's see. Yes.
Rykard, did you do the thing to look through the door?
No, I did not.
Sorry.
I asked for the party. Should I look through the door, or do we want to just open it? 'Cause
Why not?
If I look through the door, then at least we know what's on the other side, but I waste a pack slot. It's not free. Or are we just gonna open it anyways? Because that's why.
I mean, if you're going in that
I
room,
think we can end up opening it, but like,
Yeah.
if you all have a look, so we have a better idea what's behind.
I don't like using my pack slots. All right. I look on the other side of the freaking door.
Yeah.
Clairvoyance. I channel my patron, and I create an invisible sensor, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. The sensor remains in the place for the duration. It's up to 10 minutes. I'm concentrating on it. I can choose seeing or hearing. So I want to see what's going on the other side of this door.
okay, I moved your character and I put the battle map down.
I can
This is
also see invisibility and true sight through this eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
A creature
Oh,
that
damn.
Wait a second.
shit.
Wait a second. Let me
Nice
read this.
cop-out.
Let me read this thing properly. A creature that sees the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous orb about the size of your fist. So sorry, I do not see anything invisible. Things can see this orb. That's what it was. I read it too fast.
Okay, so what you can see with your eyeballs, and actually you can see into the room through the door. So
Yes, I created a luminous orb on the other side of the door. Imagine a scrying eye, like a Rykard eye, like a peephole, and I'm looking around. It doesn't give me a range. Let's just call it regular human eye range, and I can see.
yeah, but the way the room is set up, if you can see through that door, you can see into this room.
And I can switch between seeing and hearing. So I take a look, gander, and then I listen. So tell me what the information is.
you hear sexual moaning.
That's from behind.
Yeah, and he looks over. Hey.
What kind of spells is Smokey preparing?
I'm done preparing spells, I think.
All right. Did you put me
I've done all my
somewhere? Is
spells.
that
I'm
what
just
you
looking
said?
at wild chips.
Well, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna roll some dice and see if I see a floating orb flying around, and then I'm gonna come fuck you up. So
Where
is
did my
everyone okay
character
with
go?
me?
Is he gone?
Is everyone okay with
he's
me?
down. No. Look down. There's a yeah.
Oh, is this what I see?
Yeah, that's what you see, bro.
Okay. I stop the scrying eye, and I come back and tell people what's behind the door. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 highly powered beings who have more HP than us that basically just look like our duplicates again, but just super powered.
Okay, we can take that.
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
Can you tell if the room is big enough for me to turn into a flying bison?
I would say a flying
This is
bison.
quickly turning into, hey, I have hellfire armor. Yeah, it's cold. I don't know what to tell you. No one's got any
The
fire
room
armor.
is 70 feet by 50 feet tall. I mean, you'd be a pretty big. I feel like they'd have advantage against
this
you.
Isn't, okay,
but-
let me
Be an easy target, but I could fit.
out of game for just a second. This is underneath a military facility, but this isn't a vast underground. This serves one purpose. One.
So
this
it's
is a
probably
chamber.
12 feet by 50 feet. It's
Like,
not a
it's
big room.
It's a large. It is a large room, but what I'm getting at is like there's no like this place down here was made for this. That's it.
Yeah. There's no like room to fly around
Yeah.
en masse, but I could fit in there.
Yeah, I'm sure you could fit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and the doors, like I could easily get through them. They're big, huge doors. Because I want to turn into a bison, and I just want to wind blast.
They
That's-
are very big doors. That's how that machinery made it in there, and the machinery really fucking big.
20
But
minutes.
I've got like advantage on destroying shit, don't I? In
20
my
minutes
bison
to
form.
40 minutes of this session has been dedicated to can you fit through the door?
It's true. It is true.
Yeah, I deal double damage to objects and structures, and I've got a tail slam that uses wind that does 3d12 plus 6 damage. So I assume I can just blast these things open. Is my intent? If everyone's cool with that.
Before
I
we
don't even
go
care if they're locked.
Before we go into the door, I want to summon my Moonblade because that's an extra action inside of combat. So I summon it in hand. And yeah, I'm ready to go in there. Obviously, I can't take a short rest before we go in there. Used clear. Yeah. I grumble about that, but at least we know what's behind there.
All right. So you guys are going in? You
Sure.
clearly see there's some people in there. Did you switch back and forth between hearing and seeing?
I did. I said
Okay,
I'd
well-
take one look around, and then I transformed into a giant ear, and then I took a listen.
Okay, well, you heard all of your names, including Leyline Furfoot, being spoken in reverse.
I typically get like just the smallest bit of chub when I hear my name.
Get your mage hand ready. Let's go. All right. So you guys pushing open these doors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I have an amulet of guidance. I want to use everything in this battle right now. So, who wants some guidance coming into this?
Make sure you mark
Give me some.
All right, I
No,
give Tidal a
the
high
pussy's not
five
even
going into this, and I give him guidance.
What does guidance do again?
The target can roll a d4 and add the number to an ability check of your choice. Yeah, and you can do this once.
Ability checks are not combat.
Yeah, but in case
No,
in
yeah,
case
it's
something
like-
happens where he
Yeah,
needs
something
to,
before combat, it could be used 100%.
or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
SPG's like dodge this or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100%. Nice.
So,
Let's say if wisdom troll. Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
okay, so you guys push open the heavy iron doors, stepping into the winch chamber, a colossal vaulted cavern carved beneath the harbor bedrock. And yeah, I guess you could fly technically, because yeah.
It's big
But
enough. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
it's just a chamber. Yeah, I also wild shaped before we went into the room. I don't want to have to do that in combat. I
well,
am a flying bison. That's 2 of 3 of my wild shape points.
massive 2-story tall iron winch. There's 4 of them, but they're like 2 stories tall. Okay, they're
Gotcha.
like
Okay.
they're huge winches.
So if I'm gauging how high the room is, it's kind of just above that, essentially.
Yeah.
Nice.
Winches sit at the on the outskirts, wrapped in gargantuan chains of black iron that stretch out through the dark conduits into the harbor depths. They use these to seal the bay. The air in the cavern is sweltering, a shimmering heat distortion. In the center of the wet stone floor, a massive summoning circle is painted in wet, boiling blood, cracking and erupting with columns of blinding hellfire. Standing around the perimeter of the hellfire are 7 robed cultists. They sway in unison, their voices raised in a low, disorienting drone, chanting your names, the names of the unwritten, completely in reverse. Now you notice.
What? Where does he show up from?
Above the floating in the air directly above the circle of blood and hellfire is a projection of Raphael.
Oh, okay.
A minor illusion flickering with infernal light. Dressed in his immaculate doublet, he smiles down at you with sharp theatrical warmth. My little mice. You've been so busy. Come forward. Blade breakers, swindlers, bamboozlers. I present to you your final curtain call. As you can see, an enemy of my enemy can be a most useful friend. These Tiamat cultists have been quite accommodating, helping me drain your vitality, stripping it from your marrows for some time now. But unlike you, my little mice, I keep my promises. I present to you your man, strong-willed as ever. The projection of Raphael waves his hand toward the boiling center of the summoning circle. As the Tiamat cultists reach a deafening crescendo in their reverse chanting, the surface of the boiling blood and hellfire begin to churn violently. Slowly, a dark, horrific silhouette begins to rise from the bubbling crimson pool.
Can I break in? I want to. Hey, Raphael. Where's Dijkstra? Your beef is with us. You should leave him alone.
It's interesting you say that, little mouse. As the Tiamat cultists reach their deafening crescendo in the reverse chanting, the surface of the pool bubbles. It starts with his head. First, a crown of a horned, open visor helm. Then his face slowly emerges, wreathed in dark crackling embers as if riding an invisible elevator out of this pool is the unmistakable Dijkstra. You can see his weathered features, his gray mustache and the jagged scar cutting across his cheek, but his flesh is now ash gray husk, and his left milky eye burns with a freezing pale white hellfire. He continues to ascend, his stocky, broad-shouldered frame slowly rising out of the pool. Heavy spiked black iron plates fuse directly into his flesh and glowing with infernal runes hiss as the boiling blood evaporates and steam erupts from its surfaces. Finally, the towering form of Dijkstra stands fully wreathed in hellfire, the hellish death knight, his spiked black armor groaning, his gauntleted hand clutching a greatsword that weeps liquid shadow. He stares at you with absolute, empty obedience. I return him to you with all the power and potential I've taken. Save your man, if you can, saviors. Or take back the power stolen from you by striking a comrade down. Delicious. But as the final word falls from the Cambion lips, Dijkstra begins to fight. The spiked iron plate of his armor groans, not from the weight of the metal, but from the violent trembling resistance of the soul trapped within. With every inch of his advance as he tries to step forward, Dijkstra is fighting the influence. He raises his right boot and drags it forward and slams it down, as if walking through a waist-deep mire, fighting every footstep in a desperate inner battle with himself. His gauntleted left hand flies to his own helmet, clawing at the iron plates, his fingernails scraping against the metal as if trying to rip the helm from his skull. His body shakes violently, a living battleground where the commands of the Cambion clash against 4 decades of military discipline. He takes a heavy, earth-shattering step, but his knee buckles. The white hellfire in his left eye flickers wildly, clashing against the sudden familiar grit of his human gaze. Through the open visor of his helm, his teeth are bared, grinding until blood leaks from his gums. A low guttural rattle escapes his throat, not a battle cry, but a strangled grasp of agony. He looks directly at you, his right eye clear from for a fraction of a second, reflecting a desperate silent plea. Do not let me do this! Stop me! No! No! I am a wall man! I take no orders from devils! Or the hells! As he says that, his body snaps back into position and he stands back up, against his own will.
Before we do any initiative or anything, I have a spell, Protection from Evil and Good. Could that do anything here?
No, that doesn't do anything on season finales.
Oh, we know this.
let me read it out and see how you feel. All right.
So
one willing.
Keep thinking that. But as he snaps and stands back up, hellfire flares with a blinding, cruel intensity. The runes on his armor glow a searing violet, forcing his hands back to the hilt of his greatsword and back to his feet. The inner battle remains, etched in the trembling of his blade and the slow, agonizing friction of his gait as he begins a slow advance. Around him, the 7 cultists raise their hands to channel the energy directly into the summoning circle. Roll initiative. You get to go first, but roll initiative.
To the spell, to try the spell.
I'm telling you, you can't use that in a season finale. You know, that would retcon
Probably not.
everything.
Do you get what's happening?
I have a vague idea.
Yeah, you gave Raphael a fucking 6,666 last time. It was just 600.
yeah,
He's a minor illusion. I did that to fuck with you because he's got the AC of 25 too. It's just he's a minor illusion.
Yeah.
These are the cultists that we were talking about, right? SPG? A couple days ago.
You've ran into a few cultists.
Yeah. But these are the same type of the ones that we were talking about a couple days ago. I was gonna say, can I mention something to the party regarding that like I didn't notice that you pointed out to me, or should I keep that?
No, it was just said. You go ahead. You can tell them, but it was just said basically.
Yeah. They are the cultists of. Do you remember the dragon goddess from season 1? Tiamat. Yeah. You remember how we stopped her? These are her cultists, like seeking their revenge. It's a partnership between Tiamat and Raphael. So that's what's going on with these cultists. I don't know how that relates to our power level as much, or these Asmodeus marks, but
they're dragon
Raphael, with the Tiamat cultist help, have hijacked, piggybacked off of your marks, and decided to fuck with you because he can, and drained you of your power.
Yeah.
And the remaining levels of your power are attached to Dijkstra now.
Wait. Oh my god, I just saw the health bar on his minor illusion. Are you serious, bro? This is ridiculous.
It's an illusion. You can shoot an arrow at it. It's an illusion.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he was looking at that health pool. Was like, what the fuck? Yeah, no. It's...
Jem, you've got like privileges in Owlbear, right? Put me a flying bison person in instead of being my Smokey character. Can you do that, bro?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
To scale.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll take up like 3x3 squares. Yeah.
Now, these another distinction
Or
to let you know
4x3.
ahead of time before everyone starts doing their attacks and stuff. The cultists did nothing but double down on chanting.
So I wonder if that chanting, we got to stop the chanting. I wonder what that's been doing. Is that how they've been siphoning our power, like a ritual? Screw you, man. Screw you, man.
That wasn't even.
Well, I mean, at least he's safe.
Oh, that's funny.
Alright, who's starting first?
I want to
Rykard.
enter
Need Ray to do
Dijkstra's.
initiative.
Oh,
All right, initiative. All right.
Yep, roll initiative.
Oh my
Damn.
god, I
Oh
love
my
it.
god, that's
I
so
love it.
cute.
Thank you.
20.
That's awesome.
20, 21,
Over the
21.
saddle.
SVG, did
21.
we decide on a
Alright,
health
Ray,
for it?
what's
The health
your-
built into it was
what's your
150.
dex?
Yeah, just do 120.
120. Okay, thank you. Health bar of 120, please. Thank you.
The dex is added to the roll.
No, Ray's dex versus my dex. It'll see who goes first, I
He's
believe.
+4.
So Ray goes before me.
Uh-oh. The monk goes first.
Yep.
Thank you,
I-
Jim. I
I-
love that. I really love that.
I don't want to go.
Thank
You know what? You know what? You know what? Rykard, you can go before me.
Yes.
You can go before
Yep.
me.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Who am I missing? Fizz Bang.
I'm doing something, so you let him out.
Oh, Fizz Bang rolled 20.
I'm battling the forces of evil. Leave me alone right now.
Hurry up.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
Dude, that is. Smokey looks cute.
Mm-hmm.
it looks like you came out of a Pokeball.
Actually, that looks like something that
But
came
instead
out
of the arrow you see, that's like ley lines instead. The patterns on me are like the ley lines.
Hey, pay attention to that gold one.
Where'd the rubber go?
Oh my god, shut up.
Don't
Don't bring it back. Don't bring it
The
back.
ley line's literally a fucking arrow.
My phone is rebooting. I forgot to have it plugged in. So
We
yeah,
all
yeah.
got some really high initiatives. 21, 21, 20, 20, and 19. That's crazy.
This is gonna be so interesting. Who's going first?
I'm gonna go top up my drink. I'll be back.
Rykard is going.
And I am going to do something a bit different. So I want to try to enter Dijkstra's mind.
Holy shit! Awakened mine on the Dijkstra.
Yeah, because I heard him in there. And I want to see what's going on, if he can fight back.
Okay, so you enter Dijkstra's mind, and the Cambion has a stranglehold over his mental that is just shouting commands through like a bullhorn, but subconsciously through his mind. And all Dijkstra is doing is he's standing on the wall and he's running through these thoughts and memories of him taking orders from his commanders and protecting his people. And he's trying for the life of him to fight back, but he can't do it alone.
All right, so in that moment, in the awakened mind, my physical body is there overseeing this. Now, follow me if you can. I want to take out the rest of my Eker bottle from my hidden pocket, which transcended through my telepathic body, and I want to drop it down to Dijkstra and tell him to coat his weapon to keep fighting.
Dijkstra is not in control of himself. Are you putting it on him?
Well, I see
Roll it.
him trying to fight. He's trying to fight. something right in front of me.
Matter of fact, you are in his mind.
Yeah.
You can offer him
What can I offer to aid him?
your own constitution.
All right. What can I do? I sacrifice my constitution.
Roll. No, it's not sacrifice. You're in his mind. I want you to try to bolster his mind. Roll your
Yes.
constitution and see that if you can, the will that you broke from Zariel, if you can offer him any piece of that.
Wait, is this actually happening? Is this actually happening?
Just a little 13. Not much.
Come on.
No, you had to do better than 10. You did. Now, there are 3 things. Multiple things can break it, but there are 3 things binding him, and you just broke one of them. You gave him mental strength to break one of his binds. Binds.
Do we know what the other 2 things are, or are you just hinting now that there's 3?
I'm just hinting there's 3.
Sorry, I've been a little distracted for 2 minutes, but
All
okay,
right,
good.
so
Awesome.
I get booted out of his mind after I do that, I assume.
Yeah, you cannot mentally bolster him anymore.
All right,
Okay.
awesome. So I get
But
out.
before you leave his mind, even more images of him taking orders and even refusing orders from one of his superiors. So you definitely bolstered his mind.
All right, awesome. So since there's nothing more I can do, in his mind, I leave it and I tell the party that he's still in there and we can get him back. There's 3 chains and we've broken one of the chains. And then with my bonus action. Oh, Awaken Mind is a bonus action, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so with my action, it's time to bring on the heat. So, I go to the first guy, and I want to, you know what? Yeah. I want to Eldritch Blast both the winches. My beam fires into 2... I can fire 2 beams at level 5.
Are they holding up the ceiling?
They're holding the city into the sea, right?
No. You are deep beneath the coral. Like you're deep beneath the bed. You're under the fucking water right now, pretty much. Okay. You're and these winches drag these massive chains that pull up and stop people from entering the harbor.
We could cause chaos on the outside. You know what?
Bro's not even in it for the fight. He's just in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
The love of the game. Fucking around.
He's like, did you see what Raphael did with them chains? Fuck.
All right.
I'm so impressed.
I'm going to attack the first guy right here.
Oh, you're brilliant, bro. That would have been hilarious.
Once per turn, you can hit a creature with your packed weapon. You expend a packed slot to deal extra damage, 4d8.
Oh, smite. Packed smite.
Yeah, so smite on my Zaphiel's Golden Eclipse. So let's see if I hit. And we don't know what the AC is, so...
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
I don't know
man, I hit it.
Paladin's...
I
Oh,
hit
nice.
it.
Just a heads up though, a paladin smite, you keep the charge if you don't land the hit. I don't know if it's the same for you.
All right.
If you miss, then you keep the charge.
How much damage did you do, bro?
This is the first. I gotta roll a second one. So 12 plus 17.
Get wrecked.
So 39, 29?
You smash down onto the cultists, and you are shocked to see Dijkstra take the damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. 29 damage.
I don't think that was
29
29.
more?
No, I don't think that was 29. That was 17
said
plus
12 and
Yeah, I
12.
did
Oh, yeah.
17. I did whatever he said.
Yeah, it's 29.
17
yeah.
plus 12
Yeah.
is 29 in total. Yeah.
So
I did
have to do another
29
12?
damage to Dijkstra, so I'm shocked and horrified of what happened.
Yeah, another 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Dude
all
never
my
turns-
attacks.
Dude never turned to even look at you. He's still chanting.
That's all my attacks. I guess we gotta figure out something. I let people know that affected
Wait, is it
Dijkstra.
the same thing as before? Did you attack your copy? Is it the same?
Well, they're
No? Okay.
cultists. They're not
I was
copies,
looking
right?
at
That's
that,
what
but
I
no,
first
they're not like
assumed.
copies. Yeah.
But they're
No,
not.
these are just different individual
Yeah.
This
characters he's
whole
created.
fight has one purpose from Raphael. One.
Yeah. We could have destroyed the chains and then flooded everything. Neris and I would have been fine. We can revive.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, I can turn into
I
a
don't
sea
think that was
creature,
it.
so I'm good too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I'm convinced. Convinced. So whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna scoot up, and the guy that's in front of Rykard, I guess he's close.
No. Right.
Rykard?
Someone tell him.
Roll.
No.
Dude, Dex, what? The guy's he's creepy, he's hoary. Yes, Dex gonna get the damage. What do you want me to do?
I just want you to pay attention to what just happened and learn from the group's mistakes. Learn from the group's mistakes, and then you don't have to make the same
6
ones.
seconds. This happens in. I don't think a buffalo is communicating this in 6 seconds.
Ugh, yeah, do as you do, Red. Do as you do.
All right, so the guy in the middle, we're trying to. All right.
We tried to
Yeah, the
save
guy in the
him.
middle. Yep.
Ray, can I just ask, do you know what this scenario is right now? Because it's not just fight
A
everyone
buffalo
in the room.
goes moo.
Yeah, who's the guy who's the guy in the middle? You know who the guy in the middle is? What's his
That's
name?
SpongeBob, and we're trying to help him. Come on.
Yes, I know it's Dex.
Oh, who? How do you know his name was Dexter?
Oh, you know what? I know what my problem is. Holy shit. I got the map, it's not spread it out. Now I have the map out.
One move, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, right.
Yes.
This I mean, this is the reverse Naxar fight, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, do we have to attack Dijkstra to affect the others then, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe we do.
Or can we attack
It's a mind game.
the circle or something like that?
When it's my turn, I will say my theory.
Well,
There are three
Matt-
things.
I'm
There are
back.
three things keeping Dijkstra in this state. Well, actually, there are fucking 7 things keeping Dijkstra in this state, but you only have to break 3 of them.
No, okay, the number 7 throws me off because I was thinking the 3 things that we had to break free were his mind, body, and soul.
You have to break 3 of the bonds.
Rykard, who am I aiming for, Rykard?
Here, one thing I know is probably true after hearing that is that one of his bonds is probably if we kill him, we can bring him back to life through Nads. So that's got to be one of the bonds, I assume, is his HP. Now that there's 7. But also, I would look into maybe some sort of spell or something you can do on a... Or try to attack something else. I would go for the projection.
You guys have items. You have all kinds of things.
Yeah.
If you're thinking.
Go for the projection. Go for the goop in the room. Trying to put it out. Trying to defeat good and evil spell. Try
So
to
when you say the
silence.
goop-
Do you have silence, Ray? Silence the cultist.
What if I
Chanting
use?
our
What if I
names.
use? I have a frost. Could I do a frost blast on the gook? Would that do anything?
I mean, try
Cool
to
down.
freeze the cultists so they don't talk anymore.
I'm just going to the gook in the center. I am going to do a ray of frost.
I would
Let's see if
try.
that does
I
it.
would. Yeah. Okay. That's
On the
that's a
ground?
good- yeah.
Yes, the gook on the ground. I'm gonna hit it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
Are you calling him a gook? What? What?
This is devolved.
What is the? What's the flaming wax on the floor? What is
It's
that?
blood and hellfire.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that with the ray of frost. And I have I can do it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And let's see what +6. Here we go. Ray of frost. 14. Did that do anything? 14.
All right, you do ray of frost, and it spills across the surface of the blood. But before it can do anything, the heat evaporates it off into steam.
Oh.
Good job.
So it's that hot. You never told me the temperature.
I said there was hellfire.
You didn't tell me.
it's hot.
What's the temperature of hellfire? Like I don't know the temperature of hellfire.
Hey,
All
I'm
right.
gonna take a guess. It's warm. I'm gonna take a
It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
It's
Never been
it's the
there. Never
temperature of
been there.
California.
Never saw that on a package of food. Preheat to hellfire. Okay?
Ray,
Living in
is
California,
there
but you
is
don't
there
know the heat of hellfire?
is there anything you can do to try to get rid of the projection?
You can cast sleep. Just not on yourself this time.
Oh yeah, cast sleep on the cultists. Put them to sleep who are chanting our names.
What's their health pool?
Who's got sleep though? Who
Although
has that?
you've got it, but you've already used your action. You've got a bonus
Yeah, I already
action
used my
left,
action.
but that's all. That's just a punch. So
I you know what? I'm not even gonna go for it. Next person. I'm gonna try and figure out this heat, this hellfire
Okay.
heat.
All right, so
All I
I
got is
will-
I'm too busy getting a steam bath right now, getting hot steam. But hey, guys, enjoy that steam bath. The
No, it
sauna
was
that
I
created.
applaud the idea. It was a good idea in my thoughts. So
All right. Okay. Thank you.
who's next?
Is
The
that
legendary
Fizzbang?
bard.
Fizzbang, why does Fizzbang have 20.5?
Oh, it is Fizzbang.
Oh,
It's
to
a
go
dice
ahead.
man
We
plus
get
20
multiple
health.
people.
Yep,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
go first. Yay! So, mine will be quick. I will
what she said.
creating a cannon, a fist or a hand cannon that shoots force damage, and I will attack with it. It has a +8 spell attack. So let me roll for +8. So roll this plus an 8. Yeah, 20. I'm sure 25. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say I'm shooting deep strike.
you shooting? Okay.
Yeah. I want to see if it has the reverse effect. Someone mentioned it.
Yeah.
I hope we're
I
ready
feel
to
that.
heal this guy.
It's not gonna, it's not gonna do
Yeah,
that much
don't worry
damage.
about
It's
it.
not gonna do that much damage. It's only.
Okay.
It's just a test.
You were hitting Dijkstra, and he has his AC is listed there. Did you hit him? Okay.
25. Yeah, to hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's 2d8 force damage,
I feel that,
and
Phoenix.
it pushes them up to 5 feet. So 10 force damage to him.
He takes 10 force damage and is pushed back.
Oh, interesting.
Okay,
of the
so
Hellfire
shooting him
Circle?
does hurt him. Okay.
So he did get damage?
Yes, he did. He took damage.
But I'm getting him out of the Hellfire.
So let me say it again. There's more information later, depending on what you got to do or whatever. But like, so Dijkstra is being held mentally by 7 bonds. One of them has been severed, and as you know, if Dijkstra takes damage, he takes damage. If anything else takes damage, Dijkstra takes the damage.
You can do this, Dijkstra! I yell out as I say that. As I shoot him. Wake up!
As he was pushed, he lifts his foot to take a step. And now it's Jamenta's turn.
Y'all know I'm crazy. I love my fireball ready.
Oh
I'm gonna-
no. Oh no. No.
I'm joking. I'm
Did you
joking. I'm
phase
joking.
out?
I'm joking.
I thought you were about to
He's
fireball like
bastard.
4 or 5 cultists all at once, and then Dijkstra was gonna take 5 hits of damage.
Hold on. Give me a sec. 15. Give me a sec. I am going to
That made
use,
me laugh out loud.
I'm going to use my the ability from my weapon, which I've not used before, the Bunyan Siren Loot.
Okay.
It releases in a 15-foot shockwave. They have to do a strength save, or they will be flown 10 feet backward and knocked prone.
Okay. You have to be within range of him, and this interaction may be different than it's written on the page due to the circumstance it's being used in. But you can do that for sure.
Based on Fate's reaction to that, I didn't like that, so I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah.
I don't have the siren's exact verb. Can you paste it in there somewhere?
Oh yeah, I'll paste it.
Yeah, because I just meant it would have a different Yeah, let me read this real quick. The High Hall Echo. Jamenta can strike a dissonant, thunderous chord that mimics the war horns of the Hellride. Yes, but you're gonna have a different effect. Do it, Jamenta. For real, do it.
Oh.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. He's telling you to do it too quick.
You're gonna have
He's
to get
telling.
closer to do it. You're gonna have to get closer to do it.
How close? You didn't give me a range with this.
Oh, it doesn't say 15 feet? Then you could do it from across the room. You can hear the dissonant chord.
Yeah, it's a 15 feet, like an AoE attack, so it's all 3 of these guys.
Well, what I'm saying... You're 50 feet away. Or do you mean it's from this area 15 feet around?
Yeah, 15
Think of
feet AoE, so it attacks
You
all
created
four.
the,
I see.
you created the spell, so think of it like he's playing a song that's bad damage. It goes wherever he kind of points his musical
Right.
magic
but-
into,
Okay. Now, this is an automatic action, correct? You don't roll for this? For accuracy or any of that
Yeah,
stuff?
bonus.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you do the High Hall Echo. You strike your lute in a dissonant, thunderous chord that mimics the war horns of the Hell Riders. And Dijkstra grits his teeth from under his visor, and you have broken another bond.
What?
Oh.
It bolstered him because it mimics the war horns of the Hell Riders. He's a flaming fist.
Oh.
So we gotta.
We have to do things that reminds him of his duty.
Or that will help him in somehow. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What did you just deduce?
2 bonds has been broken. He bolstered him using her music, chords from her lute.
Okay.
Read the description. He put it in there. She put it in there. All right.
With the war horn sound of the Hell Riders, that's why it bolstered him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it reminds him of home. It reminds him
Yeah.
of him. You know, it's himself.
Yeah, exactly. It's like soldier type, yeah. Call to action. Who is
That was my
next?
bonus. That
Oh,
was
you
my
still got an
bonus.
action. Yeah,
That's
do
what
you
it.
do your thing.
Yeah. Hey. I cast. I don't know what to do.
You could just fire
Play
a
some
cantrip off
music.
at the minor
Don't
what's
you
his
have a
face?
song that you create for Dijkstra?
Her lute already broke one of the bonds.
Just fire whatever damage cantrip you've got at the Raphael illusion. Fuck Raphael, bro. He's a
My
pussy. Why isn't he even
question,
here?
if you could at all figure out with detect magic or identify, is where is this projection coming from? How is it being created? Why is it in the room here? What is its source?
Do you know what you could do? Just cast identify and try and figure out which 2 bonds have been broken, because I assume it's a bond per cultist here. So the 2 that have been broken, we could attack.
No, because it attacks him.
Identify is something
No,
I
the
have
2
to
that are
touch.
broken. Well, okay, so
It's
you
something
don't
I
have
have to
a
touch.
The one I broke was mental. We know that.
detect
I
magic. Then
bolstered
you've
his
got detect
mentality.
magic. No, yeah, but if you hear what I'm
I
saying,
want
it's
detect.
about to be my turn anyway. If Jamenta can't do anything.
Okay,
If you
so
got
I moved here.
Okay.
And I attacked the projection with Starry Wisp.
All right.
Telling you what kind.
Well, starry wisps go right through it, showing you that this is just an illusion. He is here for a show, and he wants to watch you kill your mate.
He's a watcher.
He's a watcher.
So as my turn ends, I call him a pussy.
We'll see, little mouse.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah,
if I've
that's my
got any
turn.
abilities that can help him. Maybe protection from good and evil, but I have
Roll
to
me,
touch
no.
him to
It's
do
your
that.
turn. Roll me an intelligence check, and if you fail,
Okay.
no. Hope.
Every turn.
Alright.
You want to speak? Intelligence
Can
check.
I roll wisdom instead? Or intelligence? Can I use wisdom?
I know
It's up to
wisdom's
you.
probably better for you, isn't it?
It's stronger for me, but I'm just like, if it applies, if wisdom could also apply, I'd rather use that stat. If it doesn't apply and it's purely intelligence,
No,
then fine.
wisdom does happen to apply because it would be like recognition. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I got a +4 with wisdom, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled a 19, 23.
Wow.
Didn't
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you look Dijkstra up and down and you see him struggling really hard, but then you notice the glowing runes on Dijkstra's armor.
Oh.
They're channeling natural ley line magic.
Oh.
Okay. Do I know a way that I
Can
can
you remove his helmet?
deflect
Helmet,
that?
his armor? Maybe you can wrestle with him.
Give me a nature check now.
Nature. Oh my god,
15?
nature, I'm strong.
15 or better.
26. 26.
Okay. You see deep into the ground, not like it's like you're seeing deep in the ground, but you see the light emanate
The-
that matches to the armor. And if you get close enough, you can attempt to.
I can attempt to block it with my natural.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I land right next to it. In fact, can I land on top of him and grapple him, but do
You
it
can take
gently?
damage, sure, you can crush him.
Gently.
What?
Gently.
Gently land on him with a big. No.
Listen, bro.
You're
Listen, I don't just fly.
him.
I don't just fly with wings, bro. I bend air, so I can I can control the air underneath myself. You know.
He's a
Kind of
delicate
land on him gently. Yeah.
You're like massive. I don't know how you're gonna mount this guy without
Like-
crushing him, bro.
A ballerina of the sky.
At about 20
You know what? You
psi.
may have to waste a shape for this. You might
He's
need
just
hands.
putting the tip. He's
You
just
might-
putting the tip in. He's not going all the way in.
All right. Okay. Can I land on him, and as I'm use my weight to force him down in my wild shape, but as I'm doing it, de-wild shape, so I'm just pinning him naturally. So use the advantage of my wild shape on the grapple, and then turn into a human. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I'm gonna roll a dice, and you might hurt him a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, all it is unarmed strike to grapple, but I get, instead of a +3, it's a +8. So I'll just add another +5 to whatever I roll to see if it gets through his AC. 18 + 5, 23. Yeah.
Okay. So
he's
You-
pinned.
you bend air or don't flap your little feet. However you fly, you go up into the
Yeah.
air, and as you come down, you use partial amounts of your weight as you're shape shifting back. You pin him to the pool of blood, and you can see where the lines are coming up. Now, give me one more nature check to make sure that you can do this. 15 or better. You're placing one hand, not a paw, on him and onto the ley line.
What did I roll there? 19.
19.
Okay, a third bond has been broken. You matched up to the ley line to one of the bonds, and it has severed. Dijkstra completely loses consciousness. So he's on the floor, on the pool. You're close enough. Are you going to check him for vitals and shit like that?
Yeah, can I see that he's alive? Like,
Yeah.
is...
You see that he is breathing, and as that ley line fades from those armor pieces that seem to be encrusted to his body, they kind of fall off.
Yeah, and I get imbued with them, and I've now got heroic inspiration. Right?
Okay.
Okay, I'm taking heroic inspiration for that move.
Listen, that is what happened. So
Yeah. I used
Okay.
my action. I de-transformed. I think that's also a bonus action. I'm done.
Okay, right after that, as soon as that takes place and the armor starts to fall off of his back while he's laying face down, the cultists stop chanting. Instantly, the smug illusionary projection of Raphael flickers violently. The crisp, clean image of his doublet quartet, or his doublet, distort with static, and his smile vanishes, replaced by sudden frantic confusion as he clutches his temples, his projection warping as if it caught in a magnetic field. What? No! The frequency is shifting! His projection begins to tear, his warm theatrical voice cracking into a raw, staticky rasp as he struggles to maintain his connection. The static is gone! The line is clear! You ancient miserable bastard! You lock me out? I was the one who lured them here. I set the stage. I deserve to watch the curtain fall. I deserve to look. And he starts to fizzle out. He stares down before his projection stares into nothingness. and he looks at all of you. You think this is another victory? Little mice, and his vision fades out, and he's gone, leaving Dijkstra crumpled in a heap on the floor, and the 7 cultists snapping out of their chant. I gotta go back to the hand here and remove his mirror, or his whatever is gone. You guys hung up the phone on him. He got disconnected.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
So now we got.
Can I just clarify? Me and Dijkstra aren't in the middle of a pit of hellfire, are we?
You guys are the
Straight
hellfire is
motherfucking.
the hellfire is not there anymore. It's just a pool of congealed blood now.
Okay, good.
The ritual, whatever they were doing has been stopped.
Yeah, good, great. Because that would have hurt a little bit.
Okay.
But what did you do with the bison?
He body slammed him and took off
Yeah,
his
buddy.
clothes.
I body slammed him, and then I stopped the ley line energy from being channeled into him. Like a chunk of the magical energy that was being used to restrain
Okay.
him, I diverted it.
So we're good. So he's just like he's fine, right? So we just
You
need to.
said-
Yeah, he's unconscious right now.
Yeah.
He's fine though. Yeah.
You saved his soul. Raphael wanted you to kill your own man to retrieve your lost levels.
Okay.
Yeah, he was attached to our levels because the cultists were imbuing it into him instead of through themselves. Now it's just the cultists, and it's like the previous fight where we fought the copy versions of the big orb of all of them. Just another set of
So-
cultists.
Now it's my turn.
So we gotta wake his ass
So
up.
this
Wake
is your
up,
chance to
motherfucker.
get the cultists to give you power.
Oh, was that in chat?
All right.
It's Rykard's turn to ask the cultists for power.
Yeah.
So right now it's my turn. I'm gonna cast. I move in right closer. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardian, which is like a 15 feet like area of effect. It
Okay.
cause-
That is spiritual damage too, correct?
it is. Yeah,
It's
it-
radiant. Yeah.
Radiant. Yeah, radiant damage, not spiritual.
Okay. And this doesn't encircle you, you're casting it on them. Correct?
I know what you're doing,
circle
Jen.
me. It's like something around me, a bubble, 15 meter around me.
Okay, so all right, that would be 1, 2. Let me see how far that guy is away.
Yeah, so in total it's
so
30
3d2.
feet around him, 15 feet either
So
side.
they must
Oh.
must do a wisdom saving throw.
Did we ever
So
think
all
to
three-
ask them to give it back to us? Do we have to kill them?
No, it just hits this one and this one. I don't think it hits this one on this side.
No.
Yeah.
They
Just
can
hits
only
two of
move
Ask them to what now?
Just ask
they
them
need
to
to
give our levels
roll-
back. Like, just stop this.
Ask.
Like, we don't have to.
Wisdom
They,
roll.
they never attacked us. They're just working. You know, they clock in and out. They're just.
What, Rykard, you are changing as a person.
I
The
don't-
lightning sparks some
He's
things
about
through
to
me.
change back with what I'm about to say. Whatever you think, he's about to change back. If you want your levels, you have to kill Dijkstra.
Okay, but did you look at the DM I sent you?
I tried
Oh,
to kill
no.
him.
I
Okay,
did not.
just
We gotta kill Dijkstra.
What
No.
did you just say?
I tried to
Alright.
kill him.
Hell,
That
And
was
this
no. Like I said.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta kill him.
you know what, bro? I will attempt to yeah, but it's gonna be hard. It's going to be a hard roll if you're going to attempt to do that. But that would be
Okay.
Oh
that
my
would be,
God.
that would be you guys finding another different ending that I didn't.
I got it.
receive.
I got it.
Here
That's
we
fine.
go.
But it's open. It's open.
If you're looking for an ending 5, I said to SPG last night, be prepared for ending 5 to be forced. Be
Yeah.
prepared for it.
I want to
Yeah,
ride
nice.
Tiamat.
Oh my God. Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Can I get those two, this one and this one, to roll a wisdom saving throw?
Hold
You
on.
need to
Before you piss them off, Rykard's attempting something.
No,
Well,
no,
like,
no,
it's not
no,
his
no.
turn.
I'm not gonna do ending 5. I'm the lightning changed me. I'm with the party.
I was okay.
But you're saying I can take 2, 4, 6,
You-
8,
you
10,
have to
12
convince-
levels?
You have to no.
That's what I'm saying. I want to use Awakened Mind to channel all 12 levels into me.
Yeah, that's not
Wow.
that's not how it would work. But here's
Okay,
the thing.
I would become level
Yeah.
18, basically godlike.
Guys.
Oh,
Guys.
Yeah, what are we doing?
How are we friends
You
with
have the potential. Listen to me,
Right.
please.
Who telling you? Should
Listen.
have killed him.
The core point was kill him and get your levels back, or don't. But here's the thing: if you can convince these cultists to give you guys your powers back, that would be one thing, and go your separate ways. Let's see if you can convince them.
All right, I will take that road. So
before Nad smashes
Well,
them in the
just kill
face
him.
and hurts them.
yeah, title, hold back. I want to try peace first.
Okay.
All right, I want a 17 or better for charisma. You're in their mind. You connected to one of them.
Oh,
You
charisma.
sense that they're fucking.
You've got guidance, right? You're the one he gave guidance to.
I gave it to title. I don't have
Oh,
guidance.
you gave it. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. But
Well, can
we're
I
gonna
give it?
try it raw. Don't worry. 19 on
Oh.
paper.
Motherfucker.
There you go.
First,
I don't believe you.
And I rolled a 14. No way.
In their mind, this cultist tells you, like, you know and feel there are fucking daggers for you. You stopped their god's rebirth into the world, and you flood their mind with bullshit. We didn't even know what we were doing there. And who ran off with the crystal? And something shifts in the cultist's brain. They realize they are being manipulated as much as you have been. And they tell you all to stand in the center.
What?
Okay.
All right, guys.
Do
We
not
don't
stand
have
in the
to. We don't
center.
have to hurt these guys because they know we'd lay the ass whooping anyways. We've gained that rep, so let's stand in the center and get our levels back. But for this to work, you guys are actually gonna have to do it one at a time. So I'm gonna step in first. And then...
No.
I'm already in.
Yours. There's one of yours.
I've already jumped in the middle.
Level that kills them.
That was a joke, guys. Come on, come on. You know, that was old
Yeah,
Rykard.
joke, yeah.
Do we have to hold
No,
hands
I'm
again?
out.
No, you don't have to hold
I'm
hands
not
again.
joining in.
What? All right, Jamenta. It's level 6. This is 2 levels.
Mal,
So-
I'm overpowered anyways, it's fine.
Well,
I'll-
I feel like the
I'll take the
levels.
extra.
Jamenta's scared of going in the circle. It doesn't matter. All the cultists, they line up to their original positions. Most of you get into the center. And instead of chanting your names in reverse, they say your names properly. And the last 2 levels in power that were hard fought to get in Avernus slowly trickles back into you.
I want Spunk Daddy yelled out.
Is that what makes you finish?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yell
that
out
the same
Spunk Daddy. Yell out Spunk Daddy, dude, so I can get my levels.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Where did this
It
come
says
from?
his birth certificate. That's it.
All right, now we can go after Raphael. And where's Dijkstra? How is he doing?
Dijkstra is crumpled in the floor.
You killed him.
Somebody should help him after somebody squashed him.
What's his health? What's his health?
'Cause I couldn't
I
heal
assume
him.
it's different than it was.
The cultists ask you guys to step out of the circle now.
Okay.
What's up with Dijkstra though?
You're laying on top of him or were, so take him with you. Move him over.
Yeah. What's up with him? Does he look?
He's-
What's his health?
No, he's alive. He's
Okay,
he's
yeah.
starting to come too. But what these go ahead.
Technical question. When you level up, do you get all your pack slots back?
I'll say yes. It's like a long rest.
Okay.
How many level we're getting?
So you guys are level 8 now, by the way. You got 2
great.
levels back.
Yay.
Quick
but
level up.
these cultists,
Daddy.
these cultists are still not your friends, but they're getting the fuck out of Dodge. They sink into the blood.
No,
Oh.
can I not talk to one before they leave?
Well, you're there. It's like an elevator. You got their head still above. What's up?
Give me the secrets to Tiamat.
His head is sticking up.
This guy.
I've given you enough, and their head goes underneath the blood.
Oh, damn it.
Is there like gurgling, goblin and gurgling? Never mind.
Hey, wow. Here we go. The echo of the battle or not so battle slowly fades into the damp stone vaults of the hoist chamber. Gathering what remains of your strength, you drag yourselves and Dijkstra back to the iron elevator cage. Yes, sir.
I kind of run his pockets. Look, I go through his pockets.
He's in his underwear.
What?
You find a sausage.
Doesn't Dijkstra want to kill the cultists?
Oh,
No. Dijkstra was out of it anyway as they were leaving.
And-
he's just coming to.
and
You're
just
literally
to
Doesn't he
clarify-
want to kill them?
Go ahead.
This building, Baldur's Gate needs it. We shouldn't destroy it, right?
This is what protects their harbor, and it happens to be a military installation as well.
Yeah. Monk.
Yeah. If you want chaos,
Yeah.
buckle up. Okay. So you guys are in front of the
Friendly?
elevator cage. You guys are helping Dijkstra walk. He's very tired. He's very thankful. Thank you, Saviors. You didn't have to spare me or help me. He's very happy that he's not dead.
I summon the eye back on his face. There you go, Dijkstra. You're all better now. Don't you
Oh
go
my
leaving our
God.
side.
All in a day's
I
work.
give him.
Aye, Saviors.
Did you say he's like exhausted and one down, or is he completely fine now?
No.
Alright.
He's wore down.
I summon a handful of Goodberries. There's like 8 in a hand, and I give him all 8. One just will make him feel recovered for the day. So I'm sure 8 is going to make him feel like a champion.
Did you feed him like a baby bird?
Oh, I just go here, buddy. Eat these. They're magically imbued, and you're going to feel a lot better. And I sprinkle them into his
Okay.
hands. It's like a bunch of loose berries.
He
I assume we
recovers.
just chuck them back.
He recovers, but not fully. The hells took so much from him and so much from his mental state. No matter how many berries you summon, isn't going to make him right as rain. But he is moving under his own will now instead of having
Okay.
held up.
There we go.
So
We
you
got
guys
you,
all
buddy.
climb back into the basket.
Wait, is there...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess there's no way we can find Raphael from this situation.
No,
No. All right.
no, and so all right. So you guys climb into the basket.
Wait. Is there any loot down here? Gotta check.
You didn't kill anybody. What are you gonna loot?
No, what you got? I don't know. Is there just anything lying around? I
Did
don't
you
know.
take that special armor
There might
with all
even-
the ley line stuff on it? Like that came off Dijkstra?
Dijkstra's wearing that.
No, it fell off of him. There are chunks of infernal iron on the floor.
I'm going and picking that up
Yeah.
because I'm missing armor.
I
I'm
did.
picking that up.
I did.
Yeah,
stick,
and it's
I
got
did
matching
stick my
ley lines.
finger.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
stuck
I
my
got ley line
finger
armor.
in the. there was some leftover blood, and I stuck my hand in it,
Okay.
and I licked it.
And there was a
Okay,
couple
nice.
of broken chain links that were huge, but that's it. That's all that's down here.
There's not much that can be done with broken huge chain links. But the ley line armor, I'll take the ley line armor. That could be very useful if I look and study that maybe.
Well, you take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Bring it to a blacksmith or get the artificer to patch it up. Something daft.
Okay, well, you guys all
I've got-
do that, and then you step onto this basket, and with a steam hiss, it starts to lift. The ascent is agonizingly slow. The creak of the iron basket as you claw toward the surface is deafening. The metal groaning under the strain of the subterranean gears with a violent shudder that vibrates through the soles of your boots. The lift slams to a halt at the top, releasing a loud white hiss of steam from the iron winches. The gates slide open and you stumble out of the dark, salt-encrusted corridors of the sea fort, the sea tower fort, and onto an open battlement. Standing high on the stone parapet, you finally halt to regroup. You stand together and look out across the vast, calm expanse of the harbor. A pale golden dawn is just beginning to break over the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of amber and rose. For the first time in months, the air is clean, smelling of fresh sea salt, tide pools, and the crisp morning wind. You watch the sun rise over the harbor, and there is a fleeting, precious moment of peace. You feel good. The nightmare under Heapside is over. Dijkstra stands leaning heavily against one of the stone parapets next to you, wrapping a heavy wool blanket over his bruised shoulders. He looks out over the harbor, his good eye clear, heavy with exhaustion, breathing in the sea air as a free man. As the sun climbs higher, you close your eyes. You can feel the gentle, natural warmth of the sun on your skin and the spray of the sea salt on your lips. And then it happens. It's not with the sound.
Dave, I'm playing D&D.
We're almost done. This is the very end. And then it happens. It starts not with a sound, but it starts not with a sound, but with a sudden sickening loss of balance. Seemingly, the whole of Faerun rumbles and lurches violently beneath your feet, shaking back and forth as if the entire continent is a ship struck with a monstrous wave. The massive granite foundations of the sea tower groan, stone grinding against stone, as the harbor waters begin to churn and roll. Before you can brace yourself, the marks of Asmodeus on your hands begin to flare. But this time, there is no agonizing sear. No draining siphon dragging or prodding at your vitality. Instead, a cold, absolute power surges through your veins. The violet obsidian brands on your skin begin to glow with a brilliant bruised violet light. Slowly, impossibly, the marks rise off of your flesh, hovering in the air above them as a spinning, intricate geometric shape. Complex lattices of light and cold fire. The shaped patterns begin to stretch, pulling taut like invisible cables. Suddenly, you can feel the drag, an immense, crushing gravity yanking at your souls from multiple angles at once, the intensity mounting with every second. It is as if you are the centerpiece of a cosmic winch yourself, being pulled in 10 directions at once. The force is overwhelming. You drop to your knees on the cold stone of the battlements, clawing at the granite. At the very point you feel you cannot take possibly any more, where your lungs refuse to draw any more air, and you feel you are actively dying, it happens. Way out over the bay, far above the distant Moonshay Isles, the sky itself tears open. It's a clean, terrifying, 80-mile-wide, rigid planar tear. A jagged fissure of bleeding obsidian that rips the sky from east to west. Give me just a second. Instantly, it's a clean, terrifying 80-mile-wide planar tear. A jagged fissure bleeding the obsidian that rips the sky from east to west. Instantly, the sky behind the tear burns, a suffocating, bloody Avernian glow. Columns of hellfire erupt from it, licking down to scorch the surface of the ocean and the Moonshine Isles, rushing back into the maw. Then the descent begins. Dark, tiny dots begin to fall. Oh, hold on, one more thing. Dark, tiny dots begin to fall from the tear like thousands of little black ashy ants. As they draw closer, they resolve into flying legion. Large, flapping, fiendish dragons and bat-winged horrors descend in a massive circling spiral towards the Moonshay Islands. A screaming horde falling from the sky. At the exact point the horde falls, you look directly above you. For a brief, breathless moment, you see your worlds getting closer. Clear as day, the first layer of the 9 hells, all of Avernus, is slowly ratcheting forward, clicking into place as it descends toward Faerun. You can see the basalt plains, the blood rust death storms, and the iron fortress of the archdevils as the two planes try to merge. Then, the clear visual of descending realm directly above you fractures and fades. The view of Avernus dissolves like a mirror into shimmering heat waves and distorted violet static. Yet the 80-mile wide bleed tears remains wide open. Out to sea, a jagged scar across the horizon, and you know the descent is still happening. As the visual fades above your head, the geometric shapes projected above your hand stop contorting from the pull. They slowly settle back down, sinking beneath your skin, sealing themselves into your flesh and leaving behind a new, incredibly intricate design of interlocking violet runes. And then, in the absolute silence of your minds, the voice of the 9 hells echoes in everyone's head. It is smooth, regal, and chillingly triumphant. Good, good, my little moths. It is time to return to the flame. It is time to embrace your true purpose. Jurgle thought to balance the scales and rob the hells of their prize. Clever. His gambit worked. But so did mine. I marked you as planar anchors. You rip Elturil from the hells, and I drag the hells to Elturil. But like all hostile takeovers, there's always a change in management. Meet me at the apex. Help me finalize the planar alignment and merging, and take a seat at my table. Join me in remaking the planes, the new planar order. I await you, moths. The flame burns bright. End of season 2.
Die.
Hey, STG.
Die.
Senator Mitch is about to die.
Who's gonna die?
Mitch.
What?
Mitch.
Wait, bro, wait.
Can
we? Have we ended the recording? Can we?
No,
Can we?
no, not yet.
No, Ray, give us, brother.
But
Do we have an end song to end it on, and then a recording? Does
We
that
have,
still happen?
We have 2 songs. Yeah, we have 2
Okay.
songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you motherfuckers, listen up! Jamenta's on the mic, and this one goes out to my absolute favorite badass. Gather around the table, look at this fucking crew. We got Rykard making packs, doing shit he shouldn't do. A Smokey's high as hell, Tidal's praying for some grace. Fizz bangs, building crap that's gonna blow up in his face. Ray is punching ghosts, keeping everyone alive. But there's one lethal bitch, making sure that we survive. Yeah, this one's for Nerys, grab a drink, raise it high. The deadliest personal with a dagger that's chill. When the world's going crazy and the shit hits the fan, I can always count on the best in the land. Remember that tavern, some mercenary prick refused to apologize, acting like a total dick. He insulted my bear clan, I was ready to scrap, but before I could blink or open my trap, bam! Mary's pulled a dagger, threw it straight at his hand. Fastest fucking draw in the whole damn land. I was wooed so goddamn hard, my jaw hit the floor right there on the spot. Man, I couldn't ask for more. Best fucking friend ever, holy shit, it was grand. Holy shit, she finally read the fucking manual. Hunter's mark is up and her damage is annual. Twice in the face, yeah, she's shooting to kill her up close and personal with a dagger that's chill. When the world's going crazy and the shit hits the fan, I can always count on the best in the land. By day, she's an icon. By night, she's on guard. Down at the whorehouse, working real hard, protecting the workers from the creeps and the scum. If you mess with her girls, you're gonna get done. A badass bodyguard holding the line, keeping order in the chaos, doing fucking fine. Rykard, Smokey, Tidal, Fizz, Bang, and Ray. Step the fuck back, clear the goddamn way. Jamenta has spoken, the bard has decreed. This is the savior that we all fucking need. Holy shit, she finally read the fucking manual. Hunter's mark is up and her damage is annual. Twice in the face, yeah, she's shooting to kill her up close and personal with a dagger that's chill. When the world's going crazy and the shit hits the fan, I can always count on the best in the land. Whenever I'm in trouble, I know who to call. The ultimate protector, standing 10 feet tall. Yeah, I tell thee right now, the ultimate danger. Bow down to Neres, the legendary ranger. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Such a dick.
What was that evil laugh at the end there? Was there something
Yeah.
sinister?
Yeah,
going on?
Did I hear you had
Very
two
innocent.
songs, Jamenta?
yeah. And this is the final song, and then after the song ends, I got a surprise in Gamers Gallery.
Grab a hand, hold it tight, look the lake core in the eyes. We just blasted winter out and watched the fucking spring arise. Save the realm, fix the world, Jamenta's on the mic tonight, singing about this crazy party, how we won the fucking fight. Look at Rykard, holy shit, he tried to be a decent guy, a true hero path, I swear a tear almost hit my eye. Then there's Smokey, ancient druid, turns out he's 400 plus, and his dick measuring contest with Rykard is a bust. Now they're arguing who's older, who created the damn moon. Shut the fuck up, both of you, or I'll insult you out of tune. We're the legends, we're the crew, doing shit we shouldn't do, holding hands to save the world, yeah, we fucking pulled it through. From the ice into the spring, hear the body anthem ring. Fate, you magnificent bastard, look at what tomorrow brings. Let's talk about Fizz Bang, that greedy little bitch, we want him baby, left the monsters looking weak. We're the legends, we're the crew, doing shit we shouldn't do. Holding hands to save the world, yeah, we fucking pulled it through. From the ice into the spring, hear the bardic anthem ring. Fate, you magnificent bastard. Look at what tomorrow brings. Tidal became a massive pain, riding fate's ass with his heels and his support. Yeah, he's staying top of class and Ray, the biggest glow up that you ever fucking saw. Reborn as a slumbering monk, keeping us in absolute awe. But don't forget the highlight when I took the fucking stage, cast my legendary bardic inspiration in a rage. Buffed the whole damn party, left that dead cunt completely stunned. For multiple fucking rounds, man, we had a lot of fun. We're the legends, we're the crew, doing shit we shouldn't do. Holding hands to save the world, yeah, we fucking pulled it through. From the ice into the spring, hear the bardic anthem ring. Fate, you magnificent bastard. Look at what tomorrow brings. I love my lovely companions. I can't wait to play again. Thank you, Fate, for the adventure. You're the best of all DMs. Good luck in a few months. The greatest quest is on the way. Raising little Miss Fate. She's gonna rule the world someday. Raising little Miss Fate. She's gonna rule the world someday.
That was sweet. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Awesome credit song.
And the Gamers Gallery for memories.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
Oh, wow.
I'm going
like,
to it right
I'm
now.
like 3 feet taller than that, though.
No, no,
Like,
no,
I'm
no, no.
really-
So I'm technically, if this is historical documents, I'm taller than Smokey.
Oh, my- no, no, bro, no.
I think
Anyway.
Ray's on a box.
Yeah.
Where the hell? Okay, there
Okay.
we go. Gamers Gallery.
I love that. I need to save that
Yeah,
somewhere. I'm saving
that's
that into
really
my
nice.
Google.
Wouldn't Ray be shorter?
Would what?
Wouldn't Ray be a little shorter?
Yeah, he's
wearing-
standing on
he's
one
wearing-
step above.
Oh,
And
okay.
his
okay.
Cubans. He's got his Cuban heels on.
Where did you guys see that
So
photo?
before we,
You
you
got, like,
haven't shut
one
the
foot
recording
noodle.
off yet, right?
No,
Or
we're
did
still
you?
recording.
Okay. So real quick, out of game at the table. Does anybody have any questions? Do you want me to fill in any gaps or any of that stuff? Is anything?
So the marks are gone because it's like transactions, right? Or do you
No.
still have the marks?
Your marks are planner anchors. So let me explain a little bit on what your marks actually are. I know that they were a hindrance through season 1 and season 2, and you didn't quite know what they were. So Jurgle had this great idea. You guys died. You guys were stricken from the book of the of life, but you hadn't entered into the book of the dead. He took you before you ever reached the fugue plane. When he brought you back, he gave you a mission. So he used you to correct an imbalance, which was Elturel being taken. Well, most gods do never intervene, but Jurgle doesn't always have the best judgment. So anyway, Jurgle decided to intervene and try to save Elturel. He did that. You all did that. But in the process, Jurgle saw what was coming. He marked you and waited. Now, so those marks were always planner anchors, and you escaped the hells, but the hells were going to come directly to you. Season 2 turned out to be a static going over the land, which was Naxar's siphon. Naxar's the only reason there is a season 2. His siphon stopped the direct call from Asmodeus. Now, Raphael was piggybacking off of those marks because you guys double crossed him, and he was pissed off. Yeah. So when Asmodeus marked you, he basically what is transpiring in front of you. You have a small representation of it, an 80 or 90-mile tear that's above the Moonshay Isles. But what's actually taking place is both planes are about to merge, and you are the anchors that are merging it. Any regular soul would be destroyed being a planar anchor. Your souls are special. They're not on the books. He used that to his benefit, the same as Jurgle used you to his benefit. Now, he also, at the very end there, I know it was quick and it was a little bit of dialogue, but he also offered you a seat at the table of ruling this new thing he's creating.
Yeah, no. I think we're about to go fuck up Avernus for a second time. That's what's about to
what
happen.
kind of seat?
Not Rykard.
Like
Rykard.
throne-esque chair?
Exactly what Rykard wants to hear, a real seat at the table of power.
Carry on a fucking horse.
Now, you guys made a 5th ending or another 3rd ending or whatever. You guys were supposed to kill Dijkstra, like Rykard was going to be like, nah, fuck that guy. I want my fucking 2 levels. And you guys were going to kill him. I didn't know what you'd do, but it was meant to have an emotional stake, and it paid off. You saved him, but you weaseled those levels out of me anyway. But what was going to take place is regardless of what you did, I didn't add it at the end. Maybe it'll be the beginning of season 3 if we ever do it. But like those marks were actually give you power. They don't take it. Raphael used it in that manner. That's not what they're for. And you would have went, if you saved Dijkstra and you didn't get from 6 to 8, you would have went to 9 instantly. And I should have taken you from 8 to 10, but fuck that. It's the end of the season anyway. Haha.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean 8 to 9 to 10?
The marks are actually feeding you power.
They've been feeding us power all
Yeah, we're
along.
using it wrong. We got to be more evil to get more power. That's what I'm hearing.
What I'm saying is they've always been these planar anchors, and the only reason you felt any kind of way after leaving the Hells was due to Raphael. And the only reason Asmodeus couldn't have done this on the first day we started playing is because of the cold and the static. Once you took out Naxar, it cleared the skies. And you guys could have changed the story at that point and had Naxar survive. Rykard would have been so pissed off with this guy becoming a demigod, but he would have turned and he would have helped you with your marks or subdued them. So it would have changed things. But
like we could have got some extra levels out of early and got even more again.
No, you could have got protection from Asmodeus calling down fucking the planes to try to merge.
Oh, so it would have changed the end of this season.
Yes, Naxar would have probably, or Dijkstra probably would have tried to have killed Naxar at some. It would have just changed the story. I would have had to have.
Yeah. You would have had to figure it out differently, but it's a different path. Yeah, that was a different path that didn't happen. Yeah. That's cool though, man. That's really cool. But you know what? I hate you a little because you give us level 8 and we don't even get to use it in like a 10-minute fight.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I just got Blight. I can do 8d6 now.
PvP with Rue.
Yeah.
Go on.
I completely understand, but normally in D&D it is an upward progression and nobody takes levels away from people fucking ever. But I did, and I made it a narrative thing. And I knew as soon as you motherfuckers said, yeah, Dijkstra should come with us, I was like, yep, they're going to be forced to kill him at the end. Like, I knew it as soon as you did it. I was like, I'm doing this.
But we love him too much.
You did save him.
Yeah, not even I'm killing Dijkstra.
I hear you, bro. But everything that you're... think about this for a second, Rudigs. Everything your patron told you, he told you 2 sessions ago. He wasn't lying to you. Everything he said was true.
Does that make sense now, Maru? Whatever you were told by your patron, does it all add up to whatever's just happened here?
He has way more information, or it makes more sense. It has to.
Yeah, it makes more sense now for season 3 for sure.
Gotcha. So is this going to be information the party will hear at the beginning of season 3, or it's going to be another season where you've got information close to your chest for like half the fucking
No, it's not. I'm
sessions?
not putting another hand grenade in your party or anything. But what I figured,
No, it's just it's hard to read the mind. It's too powerful.
season 1 was like a Mad Max, Mad Dash through Avernus to try to save Elturel. Season 2 was about moral decay and consequences for even doing the right thing. There's consequences. And the third season, if we all agree and want to come back for it, it's going to be a power trip going all the way to the end. We're gonna end at like level 12. Every episode or every session or two, you'll gain 1 or 2 levels. You guys, I want to run
Did you
you.
say we're going to get to like level 16? That's
No,
crazy,
I
bro.
said 12. I want to run you guys at
17?
God level.
The
At God
fuck?
level for the last season is what I'd like to do.
20? I want to be max level. That sounds amazing, bro. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
If you were the DM, man, 20 would be awesome.
All
You're a
right.
player.
Well, should we end it here then?
Recording.
Yeah, hey, hold
All
on.
right.
Let's get
Yep.
an answer. Does everyone want to come back for a season 3? I mean, I am gonna have Little Fate, but I've been told I will make time
Little
for it.
Fate.
I mean, you're the one who's, I feel, going to be the most pressed for season 3. You've got the most responsibility being thrusted upon you. So,
Well,
I mean,
I will
I'm
make-
going to be here for it. It's whether or not you can manage it, because, yeah.
Well, I will make the time for it if you guys want to come back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
here.
I want to play
Lit-
D&D every fucking week, bro. I want to play it every week. Every fucking week. I'm definitely coming back to whatever we do whenever we do it, whether it's a session 3 or a new campaign or anything and everything. I'm down.
The problem I have is like in a month and a week, I'll be gone for like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah,
Or
no.
3 weekends,
I'm not talking about continuing to finish. I mean, like we'll come back again in the winter time again when when we're all on our asses again anyway.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I know I've
Oh
been
my
busy a lot
God.
lately myself. So
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That has got to be
hopefully come that point in the year, I'll be fucking a lot more sorted with my schedule as well, because my schedule is so up in the air at the minute, but hopefully I can get moved in the next few months and get my full-time hours here.
Gee, that's got to be the most ugliest kit I've ever seen. Jesus.
And that's why I kept telling both of you when you kept expanding your lore. I'm like, leave the Moonshay Isles the fuck alone. I'm doing something with that.
No, I created them.
I know.
Are we
Now,
still
now Hellfire licked
Are
them.
we
and we're going there.
are we still recording? Are we
Yeah, it's still recording. So I'm going to stop it now.
Are we ready? Yeah, let's
Alright.
end.
All right,
Dude,
credits
what
roll.
the fuck?
See
Netherlands,
ya.
what the fuck? That is the ugliest kit